What is up, everyone?
Hey.
We got our second episode of Skroob Talk, and we got Christine here. We got Nate here. We're just talking about a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you were asking me if I'm watching the I don't want to say the names, but yes, I'm watching the trial, and boy, whew, her lawyers are winning this case for him. They might as
I
well
was about to say.
Yeah, they might as well be his lawyers. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm watching Ricada Law right now because he's doing the whole trial. This has just been making me laugh, to be honest with you.
Because Rappy, it's 42. 42.
Yeah. So what she's talking to, everyone, is the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial.
I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want anybody to possibly, take you down from YouTube because you say certain names.
No. And I've read the policy, right? And the only thing that can take you down is if you mention elections or election integrity and spreading misinformation about election integrity. That's the only thing that can take you down, and it's in the guidelines.
Yeah, well, that's why I stay away from stuff like that.
And you can mention it publicly on YouTube, but you can't say that a certain election was done unfairly. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And you know where I'm getting at.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with that.
You cannot claim the claims that our former president has. Basically.
Yes, we can't complain about the Syracuse Orangemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever your orange talk is.
Yeah, but
we're here for some Skroob talk.
President Skroob, salute. Hail Skroob.
So where do you guys want to start? Basketball, football, baseball, soccer, hockey.
I'll go basketball because the New Jersey Nets has been swept by the Celtics. Yes.
Well, I don't know as much about basketball and baseball and all that because I don't really watch those. And
we're not going to cover baseball because baseball sucks.
And I only watch hockey because I want to see who's going to fight. Just like
that's pretty much the main reason why.
Yeah,
why everyone watch hockey.
And NASCAR, I watch it to see how many wrecks are going to happen. So hey. Listen, Terrell, how you doing?
How are you, buddy?
Hey,
all I know is this: I am hype. Let's remove all that. The draft is upon us.
Yes.
Let's freaking go!
Yes, I can't wait. Who do you think the number one overall draft pick? Who do you think A, it's going to be, and B, where he's going to go?
That's the problem, though.
Yeah,
that's the biggest problem because any of them could be a number one overall pick.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick my guts, and if I know the general manager of the Jacksonville Jaguars, who was a San Francisco 49er, he'll probably go with Trayvon Walker because he likes one of those players. But if they want to go with fixing that offensive line and be 100% sure, I would go with Evan Neal.
That is a good choice.
But it's just like it's so like you don't know who's going to be the number one overall pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like years before, you're like, you know who's that definitive number one overall pick.
This year you don't. You really don't.
Yeah, because you got
so many out there to choose from. It's a problem because we've had some really good players this year coming out of college.
Mm-hmm.
So
especially people who especially there's great wide receivers, great edge rushers. Even they're deep in edge rushers. They're deep in tight end. I mean, Lord, there's so many.
I feel sorry for anyone who gets drafted to Jacksonville because it's not going to mean shit.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm sorry. They had Maurice Jones-Drew, one of the best running backs out there, and they never even got close to a freaking playoff.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But they had, but even before, I'll go even further than that. Fred Taylor.
Yeah.
Fred Taylor was one of the was a beast, and he couldn't even help Jacksonville.
Is there anybody? Okay. Do you see anybody in coming out of college right now who can help Jacksonville, or is there just no hope? Is there no hope for Jacksonville?
Mm. To be honest, I really think they should go offensive lineman. You gotta protect. You gotta protect Trevor. You gotta protect Trevor Lawrence with all the weapons that all the money that you had spent in free agency. You gotta protect him because without that, there's nothing you can do. There's no hope. I don't like Doug Peterson. He's not my cup of tea. I never liked him. He won a Super Bowl. I'm fine with that, but I never liked how he did at the end with Philadelphia. But for me, if you want to, but I gotta think of it from this perspective. It's a better upgrade than Urban Meyer, so I got that. But you gotta fix that offensive line. That offensive line needs help because we have seen Trevor Lawrence got smacked up so many times.
Oh yeah, but the problem with Jacksonville too is their defense isn't much better. I mean,
well,
they're a little bit better,
but they got now good run stoppers. They got great edge rushers. The problem they have is linebacker core. You got rid of Miles Jack, and your corner. You re-signed a few of your corners, but you need linebacker. Offensive line is more important, but offensive line, linebacker, and safety. Because those safeties were awful. They were getting burnt everywhere.
Yeah.
But Josh, it's AEW, Josh. It's AEW.
It's not just the wrestling, it's all of it. You got to look at the football team, too. And
Come on!
And then you can go look overseas, and then you can look at the freaking what we call soccer, or as they call football.
Football.
Their teams and stuff. Everything that the Cons own is crap.
Well,
all right. And they don't know how to run it. And yeah. It's like a novelty prize. Oh, it's cool that we have these teams. It's cool that we have this wrestling promotion. It's cool that we have this. But they don't want to be real winners.
But
they just want to exist.
Can I say one thing though? Their biggest chance, the biggest chance for them was in 2016 when Jacksonville was one game away in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And after that, they went down.
They just went downhill. I mean, they completely. It's like they just. I don't know. They just said, "Never mind. We don't." It's like they don't even want to try.
Have you guys seen the movie Freaky Friday?
Yes.
With what's her name?
Lindsay Lohan.
I saw the one. I only saw the one with I saw the one with dang, what's that lady's name?
Are you talking about
Jamie Lee Curtis
and Lindsay Lohan?
No, there was another one. There was
an original one. That was a remake.
Yeah, what was that?
Was it not Haley Mills? I want to say Haley Mills, but it's not Haley Mills. I know which one you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
Yeah. Basically, the daughter and the mother body swap.
Yeah.
That's so. Compare that to football. That's what Jacksonville has done with Cleveland. Think about it.
I agree with you on that one.
Cleveland's actually successful now. And they're working on getting better, and they actually win football games.
Yeah.
And now Jacksonville's the laughing stock of the NFL. So,
are you sure about that?
Yeah, I didn't say they win a lot of football games.
I was just gonna say
games is plural, so they win at least 2 per season. All right, and they probably win more than that, but.
Hey, Keely, we're just talking football here.
We're talking.
Dang it! Now I remember her name, Jodie Foster.
Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of her name. Yeah, that was the original one. I can't remember who played the mom though.
Yeah,
it's okay. Most people can't remember Jodie Foster's name either.
half the people don't even remember Jodie Foster. So
I remember her because of one movie.
It was
Silence of the Lambs.
Or
that and what's his face and Inside Man.
Yeah.
Who?
And then the one where she's acting with a young Kristen Stewart. that half of the
Panic
movie
Room.
was a girl or boy.
Panic Room.
Yeah, Panic Room. And
I never saw that one.
That's the most personality I've ever seen in Kristen Stewart, and she didn't show much.
She did well in Zathura. Let's not be disrespectful.
Kristen Stewart.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's very. You'll understand.
Nate is a movie buff. He watches all kinds of movies.
No, not all.
This dude is around my age, and he's watched movies that are black and white, and he wants me to watch them. I was like, no,
because they're so. Oh my God! Listen.
I can't do black and white movies.
Nate, you and Saint would have a great conversation because he's the same way you are. Saint has seen some of these the most obscure movies, and and I never heard of him. I'm going, what? In fact, I came in the other day and he was watching the black and white version of Flash Gordon.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Saint's a dinosaur, so of course he would watch those old movies.
Hey, wait! I'm 2 years older than you is. So watch that, dude.
It's a joke.
Jurassic Park.
Nah, Saint knows.
Yeah.
Nate, I'm not kidding. Saint knows superhero references. I'm talking like Batman, Superman from like the 20s and 30s.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm not that.
I'm sorry, but I am proud. I'm proud to say that Saint Ravage schooled my ass.
Oh yeah.
We were doing superhero talk last time, and I am proud to take the L on that because the information that he gave proved without a shadow of a doubt that this man, nobody has shit on this man when it comes to like superhero knowledge.
Oh yeah.
This dude was busting out shit from like Titanic era.
Oh my God, dang.
Freaking Saint knows his stuff, dude.
Yeah, my hubby has always watched those movies, and honestly, before I got together with him 27 years ago, I didn't watch very many movies. You know what I mean? I really wasn't like a movie music person.
Yeah, because
then
being in the military, you actually have a life.
Yeah, and then him and I got together, and he showed me movies that honestly I never even knew existed, and I was like, this is really cool. So whenever like a movie comes on or something, I'll say, honey, what movie is this? And he'll break out the synopsis of the movie. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll watch it. And he's never steered me wrong on a movie. Like if I see a movie, I'll ask him, honey, is this worth watching? And he'll tell me yes or no. And if he says yes, I'll watch it. And it's 99% of the time it's really, really good. Or if he says no, then I won't even mess with it because it's not a good movie. So.
You know that I got so busy when I was in the Army that I missed wrestling for 2 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
So from 2008 to 2010.
Yep.
Well, I saw a little bit in 2009, but that was because I was.
You're lucky. That's when things gone.
Yeah, 2008 to 2010, I missed it. I missed the majority of it.
Thank God.
And the one thing I missed out on is one of my favorite childhood wrestlers became world champion that I never thought would win the world title. And I had to hear about it through friends.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to see it. And his name was Jeff Hardy. And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I missed that. But yeah, it's just, I just got so busy. I wasn't able to watch movies. I thought wrestling for 2 years. And it's not that I wanted to quit on it. I just didn't have time for it.
And what I thought was funny, you were talking about the military, and sometimes I would like when I went on, how they have you take a week or 2 week vacation just because it's required in the military, you have to. Well, when I took mine in Korea, instead of flying all the way home and then flying all the way back, I just stayed, in Korea, and we had one TV station. And that was a Korean TV station. And the sad thing about it was that they didn't show commercials, but they showed all these shows on this one TV station that you didn't even watch when you were in America. So you either had to, go out and rent movies and watch it in your room, or watch what the TV was, and it was crap.
Yeah.
And so that's why I didn't watch a lot of TV and stuff. That's why even when I was on vacation, I was still doing stuff, because it was either stay in your room and watch the crappy TV or go out drinking. And after a while that gets kind of boring. So you got to find, unique things to do. But I thought it was funny yesterday, Nate. Josh was surprised with me because I was watching him play the wrestling game, and I started breaking out names of wrestlers, and he was because I said I don't watch wrestling because I really don't, but I know a lot of the women wrestlers, and so I was breaking out the women's names, and I mentioned ODB. Remember ODB?
Yes, I remember.
I loved her. I think it was because she was a redneck hick. That's why I liked her so much. But yeah, I was breaking. And I think Josh was kind of surprised that I actually knew wrestlers.
Not surprised. I'm not surprised. You know some. You just not. You're
Yeah,
just a casual.
yeah. I watch it. I guess I watch it for fun. Just because I'm just not like a super fan. You know what I mean? Like I am football. I'm a super fan of football, but
Were you not a big fan of?
wrestling.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
It's
But no,
all
I was
good.
I was telling him yesterday you were kind of surprised when I broke out the names of women wrestlers.
Dude, you knew who Velvet Sky was.
Oh yeah, I like her. She
I
is
met her.
that's
You're,
awesome.
you,
I like Velvet
I'm
Sky.
still mad at you for that.
How did you meet her?
They had a live event in Johnson City, Tennessee, and I got the whole VIP package. Right, we went backstage.
Oh
We got to meet
dude.
all kinds of people. I met the commentators. I met the ring announcers. I met the wrestlers. Even though the one wrestler that was advertised to be there wasn't there,
We all
that
know
was
who it is.
Sting, obviously. Uh, this was in, I would say, March of 2011. So it was early 2011. Uh,
Cool.
and freaking TNA Impact, they were red hot at that time. Like,
They were,
that's when freaking Jeff Hardy just became a bad guy. So that
which
was
was
fresh.
great.
It was not cringe at first. It was actually pretty good at
I
first.
said, which was great. I said,
Oh, which was great. Sorry.
I know when I was in Tennessee, I used to go to. They would have the wrestling matches, but they weren't like the pro wrestling matches. They were just like a bunch of
Indies.
wannabe people that wanted to get into wrestling. And a friend of mine was dating one of these wannabe wrestlers, so we would go watch. And those were actually really fun because they were actually there to have fun. You know what I mean? They were actually there just to
Yeah.
kind of to have fun, and I used to love it.
Yeah. I,
But I
I I like the local ones.
yeah,
That's where I met Larry Zabisco at. They
Oh,
had a local. You can't call it independent because it's so indie. It's not even independent.
yeah.
It's like it's like backyard. So freaking cheap and rinky dink. It's insane. And yeah, we went to one of those at one of the high school gyms. It was yeah, and I didn't know who any of these people were, but it was fun.
Like I said, I
Uh,
had fun because these were like all, completely
yeah,
unknown. These were just people who were out there. And it was basically a party almost like it was just people that wanted to go and have a good time and, support these
yeah,
wrestlers. And just, I had the most fun going to those just, as you call them, locals. They were
yeah.
just a bunch of really good people
Yeah, it
getting
pretty much
together.
was just like a local circuit, wasn't even
Yeah.
independence technically. But so when I went to the TNA event, a lot of people are big names now that I met there.
Yeah.
So I met James Storm, I met Bobby Roode, I met
Oh, see, dude, that would be awesome.
I'm still
Robert
mad. I'm still
Stone, who's
mad
in
at you for
NXT
that.
now. I met him. I met Ken Anderson. I met Velvet Sky. Obviously, that was like my favorite.
I was gonna
Uh,
say I would love to meet her. That girl is freaking, and I'm a female saying this, but that girl is gorgeous as hell.
she's not bad. She's
I think
okay,
she's
but
so
it's
pretty.
like she's all business. So it's just like one of those things.
Yeah, but
Victoria, on the other hand, her Victoria Tara, she used that name. She is super cool and super sweet. Probably one of the nicest women wrestlers I've ever met in my life.
I think the reason why I like I ODB also was because she was. Saint and I think we probably still are. I just haven't seen her post in a while. Are friends with her on Facebook, and she is funny as fuck. That
Oh
woman
yeah,
is
I don't
funny
even
as
know what she's
hell.
doing now. I think she retired.
No, I
She's doing.
think
She's doing. I remember she's doing like a vending. Was doing a vending machine with someone. I don't
I
know.
thought Saint said that she was doing the oh, what's it called? You don't wrestle, but you come in with the wrestlers.
Manager
Yeah, manager. I think Saint said that she was managing. I don't know
somewhere.
who, but maybe it's not
Saint
just.
still watches ROH, so he's gonna know a
Well,
little bit more with that stuff than I am.
yeah. Well, when he can, he doesn't watch it as much anymore because with
Yeah,
all the
like ever since AEW started, I stopped because
yeah
AEW pretty much took a majority of ROH's talent.
yeah.
Boo.
When they started, they did. If you look at it, who was the premier tag team in ROH? Best Friends. Where are they at now?
I have no idea, so I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam,
Cody was their main eventer. Took
Mhm.
him. Freaking Bucks was another tag team.
Took him.
Yeah. You can name a whole cast of people that they took.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Like I said, Saint could probably again Saint could tell you more on that. I have no idea.
So
Guys, give me just a second. I'm going to step outside for just a second. I'll be right back.
anywho,
Oh, I'm looking up ODB now.
One hour later. Dun, 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 dun.
ODB was in AEW? When?
What?
Okay,
It
Here
wasn't.
one. Says you got a food truck.
Yeah.
God bless ODB for coming back to TNA and freaking 2021 and trying to put over Kimberly, which nobody could do. If Sue Young couldn't put that, I got choice words.
Well, let's move on. Moving on.
Put that character, I'll say.
Exactly.
That used to
Moving
say,
on.
trying to put that character over. Ain't nobody gonna get that girl over.
Nobody. That wasn't gonna happen.
Sue Young tried to put her in the Sue Young gimmick, and that didn't.
Which
even
was awful. I'm sorry. I saw her wrestle before. I feel like she just don't care.
Because she doesn't. It's about that clout. About that clout. No working.
You're too much, man.
She wanted notoriety, and she didn't have the passion for it.
I agree.
There are some people who are in the business that just have no enthusiasm whatsoever.
That sounds like everyone. I'm better than.
I think that's why Eva Marie, none of her runs work.
No. At least if you had to choose between Eva Marie and Maria Kanellis, who you picking?
Eva Marie.
Exactly.
She got that. I don't want Eva Marie to die. I just want to punch her in the face. All right?
That's go away heat. That's good go away heat.
No, that's not go away heat. That's legit heat, bro. Maria Kanellis. I want her to get ran over and over and over.
I got it. Chill, my brother. Let's just chill.
And it's all because how she politicked in ROH.
I totally understand that. She did the
It's
same.
not because of her on-screen character.
It's just that she politics.
It's the behind-the-scenes stuff. If I never knew about her behind-the-scenes stuff, I would like Maria, which would make her a crappy heel because you're not supposed to like the heel. And people in Denise's stream gave me crap for that. Yeah, but the cool heel. I'm like, dude, cool heel's overrated.
It's always been overrated.
What are we talking about?
Oh, wrestling.
Oh, okay.
We're talking
Hey.
about people that cheer the bad guys. The cool bad guy. And the cool bad guy is so freaking overrated and so outplayed that it's ridiculous. And it takes away from being special.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since the freaking NWO, everybody wants to be a cool bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you in wrestling, you gotta have a distinct bad guy and a distinct good guy, or else it takes, like you said, it takes all meaning out of it.
Yeah, but everybody wants to become a tweener, which is in the middle. You can be either a good guy or bad guy, depending on who you face. Everybody wants to be a freaking tweener, and it's ridiculous.
See, I found myself, though, I've always rooted for the bad guy. I don't know, that's just me. I've always rooted for the bad guy.
It's because you're a rotten human being. No.
Yes, I know. I know. Yeah, but
no, it's just freaking good guys have rules and bad guys don't, and I get it, but
I don't know. I guess I just like the bad boy. So, what can I say? That's why I'm with Saint.
I love when there's a line that Cody Rhodes used when he comes out to do a freaking interview, and it's so freaking cool, but it can go either way. And he's like, "What do you guys want to talk about?" I love it. It's freaking great.
I just stepped outside for a second, and I just had a thought. I'm getting back on football for a second. I just hope that whoever these different teams draft this year, that in the past years, I've noticed some of these players coming out of college that's getting, drafted into the NFL and stuff, they become really, I don't know how I want to put it. They become almost like prima donnas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I hope we don't get a batch of those this year.
Listen, we already have an Antonio Brown situation. We're not going to have that again.
I hope not, because I'm just like, because they think because they played in college, they're automatically going to get to go into the NFL and be just as good as they were in college. And that's
we got a new member sub to the chat. I want to welcome Peter Griffin.
Hey, Peter, welcome.
And yes, he does do Family Guy references, which is hilarious.
Hey, I like Family Guy.
Well,
I thought did you guys ever see the Family Guy that they did for the Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was hysterical. I was rolling. That was funny.
Stewie reminded me of Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
Exactly. When they did that, I laughed my ass off the entire.
Oh yeah. Of all these people that's done, the Star Wars parodies, I think that one was the best. I think that one was my favorite. That was so funny.
I bet she gets a great helmet.
Yeah.
My God, man, Rick Moranis is so underrated. Freaking, when I was a kid, he was like one of my favorite comedy actors.
Oh yeah.
He's the one in Spaceballs that's doing the Vader parody.
I can't breathe in this thing.
Welcome back, Thompson.
I love Rick Moranis, dude. He's so funny.
I couldn't believe though that somebody actually beat him up. What was that all about?
People being bullies, dude.
It was in the area of New York.
Bullies.
He went in the area of New York that he should not go.
Yeah, but I mean, Rick Moranis, probably the most laid-back person in Hollywood you could find, and somebody beats him up. I don't know. That just
Christine.
Yes.
Christine, it's best not to question. He
Yeah,
went in the craziest area that he should have gone.
Yeah, I know.
Which is Manhattan.
Well, see, I'm with Josh. I hate a bully too. I can't stand bullies.
Yeah.
That is the one thing that if I ever see somebody bullying somebody else, they will know the wrath of me, because that's the one thing I cannot stand as a bully.
Yeah, but you know how them city types are. They're like, you in all side of town, boy.
Yeah, I don't.
Not like that, sir.
I mean,
we're not
even
always
like that,
sir.
It's
I mean,
always
unfortunately,
like that in the city.
unfortunately,
know.
even where I live, there is parts of town that you don't want to go into. Just every town has it, but it it doesn't. I just feel like it doesn't have to be that way. There should never be in a town parts of towns where you don't want to go because of crime or whatever. I just that just bothers me that there's parts of towns like that. You know what I mean?
There we go.
I agree with you.
Hassan, you're almost as bad as Keely. Okay, you guys want your plugs? Go ahead, take your shots.
I don't. What does that mean? SmackDown and AEW Rampage.
That's the wrestling shows for tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
You didn't mention Impact. What's the bias, huh? No, I'm kidding.
I may honestly, just so I can have more to say in these conversations when we start talking about wrestling, I may have to watch one or two shows just so that next time we talk,
Yes!
yeah, I watched that one.
If you are, do the Friday show.
What channel is that on?
Friday Night SmackDown is on Fox, and
Okay.
then after SmackDown gets over, there's 1 hour of AEW Rampage. It's the Friday show.
Which is on TNT.
For a casual, if you're going to watch a show, that would probably be your best bet.
I agree.
The problem is I don't watch regular cable TV anymore, just because especially here where I'm from, it's like almost every flipping channel, all they do is the news, and I'm so sick of the news because it's never happy. Never happy.
Yeah. Well, Fox is a regular. That's not cable TV, so that technically is free TV. And it's Friday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, so it'd be 7 to 9 your time.
Okay.
It's just a easy 2-hour show, nothing too long. If you like it, cool. If not, then don't watch it again. That's my advice.
It's just that, maybe I should watch it so that when we have these conversations, I can at least not feel completely, completely out of my league. I can say,
because I'm thinking about bringing back one of the reviews, and either that or the Wednesday show. That's called AW Dynamite, and that's for 2 hours on a Wednesday, 8 to 10, same time.
Are these all Fox?
No, that one's on TBS, so that is cable.
Because it's full of TBS.
Nate,
I have cable TV. I just don't. Like I said, honestly, the only reason why we have it in my house is because my father-in-law watches a lot of, a lot of those. I'm more, Netflix and Hulu and
So you're pretty much Netflix and chill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know how much chilling I do.
You can also watch the clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I guess I could.
And Impact Wrestling has those. Impact Wrestling is tonight on Access TV. And if
you don't know
what the hell Access TV is, I don't blame you.
I have no idea.
Does.
If you don't know it, then just watch the thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Can you actually
clips on YouTube, and then they got the playback on the Impact Plus app.
But no one cares.
Yeah.
So do they actually have full programs on YouTube?
I saw some of the older shows. I'm trying to catch up on my Impact Wrestling, so I'm at 2011 right now, and they got some full episodes.
Oh boy!
Because I know they have.
Well, that's Nate. Nate can find anything on the planet. So
I know they have YouTube TV, but I didn't know if they had they would have. I've never used YouTube TV, so I don't know, but I just seen.
Well, for the YouTube TV, which I have, it's very interesting. They got literally all the shows from AEW, WWE from beginning to end, and I was like, holy crap, really? You got all Impact in here? So they got that, if you want to do that, but I don't think you want to, per se. But they put all of it in there. But I don't think TNA is that type of person. They're probably gonna let you watch make you watch the Impact stream they got.
Oh, okay.
But AEW and even WWE, even though the dumbest name ever, Peacock they're in Peacock. So
I was
No,
gonna
the
say,
dumbest thing ever is the fact that Impact Wrestling is missing like 5 years of content.
well,
Agree.
Hanson, you said you can get it on Peacock TV because I have Peacock TV, but honestly, the only reason why I got Peacock TV is because it has a lot of my, as Saint calls it, my murder porn that I like to watch.
That shit's good.
What?
Yeah, it's
You've never seen the murder shows? Like they got the
Forensic Files. The
Oh,
yeah,
31
that.
they
days.
got Forensic Files, they got Dateline,
Yeah,
they
all
got a
those.
whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
They
that.
did like
FBI
a
Files.
limited they did a limited time series on the Joe Gacy murder, or not
Did you
Joe, but
did
John
you
Wayne Gacy, my bad.
did you see
And
did
the
you
John Wayne Gacy murders and stuff like that. That was really good. Like
there's one that they're doing now that everybody needs to watch because Saint doesn't really watch those kind of shows that I do, but there's one that I got him interested in it, and you really need to find out. Her name was Pam Hupp, Hupp, and just I'm not I don't want to give it away,
Oh
but
my God. Wait, hold on. I'm
they
sorry.
have and also don't they have the freaking Carol Baskins biopic on there now?
yes,
And I still want to see that.
uh, you know I made the mistake of watching that show that had that whole thing with Carol Baskin
Oh, the Tiger King, yeah.
Tiger King.
That
I watched
that all
I
happened in my hometown of Tampa, Florida.
yeah I watched that, and I still could not believe that I actually watched it because but it was one of those shows where I didn't particularly like it, but I couldn't take my eyes off of it because
That's what it was designed to do.
yeah, I'm just like, okay, this is really, really dumb, but I really want to know what happens next.
Exactly.
I mean, that, yeah,
Tiger King was awesome for doing that.
yeah, I was like, okay,
Freaking that pet rescue is literally 10 minutes away from my apartment.
oh, really?
Yep.
You know, he got divorced, well, just like 2 weeks ago, he got divorced, and he's already engaged again to a guy that he's in prison with.
Of course.
This guy, I mean, whew.
No, exotic reminds me of my mother because she's always got to be with somebody.
Yeah, my mother.
Some people are just like that. Some people can be independent, and if they were to ever split, they could make it on their own. And some people just always have to have somebody.
Hey,
is it kind of sad? Yeah, but it's just like some people are like that.
And see that's the way I've never been. I know that God forbid if something should happen between Saint and I, God forbid that it does, but I honestly could say I could survive on my own. Probably like you, Josh, probably because of our military training. We know how to make it on our own.
Well, it's not even about that. It's about emotionally.
Yeah.
Mentally.
I had a sister who was she passed away like 3 years ago, but she was with a guy like because I was the baby of the family and she was the oldest, and she was married to this guy. I don't even want to say his name because I can't stand him, but they were married for like 35 years. But what got me was every single day she would call me and tell me how this guy was beating her up every day, and I would tell her, why are you still with him after 35 years? Her same excuse was, I can change him. I'm sorry, bitch. After 35 years, you ain't changing his ass. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Do you have
it sounds like some people are just in denial.
Oh, she was in denial.
They try to convince themselves and optimistic. Optimistic is good, but you don't want to blindly do that.
Exactly.
You have to get to a point, and I'm a Christian, and I believe in hope and
second
people
chances
becoming better.
And, but
yeah. There is a point where you got to realize people are too stuck in their ways to ever want to willingly change.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
Like that. Especially men. Men like a routine. I'll tell you because I'm a guy. All right. And freaking guys like to get set in one routine and stick to that routine so they don't have to use their brains that much.
See, I think that's what makes Saint and I click so much, because we don't have a set routine. We're kind of, fly by our pants type of people. So we won't really make really make plans ahead of time. Like if something comes up and they say, okay, like this example is this stream. You know, we kind of yesterday is when we kind of decided we were going to get together with the stream. That's kind of the way Saint and I are, and we've never in the whole 27 years that we've been together, we have never said, "Oh, I'm going to change you" or something, because
No, because if you're trying to change someone, then you don't really love them in the first place.
exactly.
If you truly love someone in the first place, you
love
love
them
and
for
accept
them.
them and admire
Yep.
them for who they are.
All their faults and all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trust me. If I was like gonna change, try and change Saint, the one thing I would change is his friggin' snoring. Okay, that ain't gonna happen, so I might as well live with it.
Well, you changed Saint's hairdo because you guys hunted him down and snip.
I'm actually about to do it again. I'm actually about to do it again because he definitely needs a haircut. It's getting long again. And you know what? It wasn't me that did that. He asked for a haircut because he had a meeting. So,
you were just coming in with you and the daughter were just coming in with the assist.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
We came in for the save, okay? Because
all right, good.
Because he wanted to try and cut it himself. So.
Oh, that would have gone bad. Trust
me.
I try to cut my own hair every now and then. It goes badly too.
Yeah. So we just came in with the save.
Cool. CFG, what's going on? I promise I wasn't ignoring you. Yeah. When we get on a topic, we get on a topic.
Yeah.
But good to see you. We are doing great. We're just talking about a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of going back and forth, you know.
Hanson, I love you, buddy, but you're not making sense with your freaking chats. Like, I know some of the rest of the references, but even it's like not making sense.
That's what I was gonna say. Who's?
Yes, Scott Hall passed away, but what does that have to do with anything? Like, so yeah, try to make a little more sense with your messages, and I'm more than happy to answer.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, I saw that and I was just like,
yeah.
I don't really.
So I was telling Christine behind the scenes, me and my wife didn't get into it. And then while we started the show, she tells me, "Oh, I'll be home at 6:00." I'm like, "I thought you were working a double." It's like, yeah, we got canceled for that shift, so I'm gonna be getting off work early. I was like, didn't you think that would have been a good idea to tell me before we got in this 15-20 minute argument where we're yelling at each other?
Oh, dude.
Oh, my
bad. Josh, I think Nate's tired of us. He's done muted his mic, so I think he's done with our shit.
No, Nate does that all the time.
I think he's tired of our shit.
Actually, no, I wasn't. I was in the middle of doing something.
Nate, I was just messing with you. I knew.
I know.
Ask Josh. That's me. I'll just mess with you.
Me and Nate will be in conversations. He'll talk. He'll ask me for my answer. I'll answer. And while I'm answering, he'll mute himself. And then I think he goes away or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man, I wanted to talk to you, Nate. And then, dang, I'm right here, buddy.
I love doing that.
Phil does the same thing, though. We'll be in the middle of a conversation, and all of a sudden, Phil will just disappear. It's like, where'd he go? And then he'll all of a sudden come back and go, "Oh, here I'm here now."
Him and Trippy Hawk have the worst internet issues I've ever seen. This is the only dude that I know that's phone operates better than a laptop.
Yeah, see, I'm on my laptop. I'm
on my desktop computer right now.
Yeah, laptop is definitely better because if you try it on your phone, it's just.
And I mean, I have a Kindle. I have a Kindle, but I've never tried to see if it can work on my Kindle or not. Hey, Louis, what's going on?
Louis, what's good?
Glad you could join us.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Like I love Phil and everything, but the way he does the streams, I totally understand. Freaking, he will take a back seat and let everybody else run the show.
Yeah.
Me, I can't do that because one, I get criticism for that. Two, I just like a little more structure with it.
Oh, so, Louis, you said that you're on your tablet right now. I don't mean to be nosy, but what tablet do you have and how good is it?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be nosy or get into your business. I'm generally curious because, like I said, I have a Kindle, and I just got my Kindle for Christmas, so I've got the most updated version of Kindle.
Yeah,
So
my
you know what I mean. It's the newest Kindle, and I would love to be able to use my Kindle, but I don't know how it works. I don't know if I'd be able to. So, sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to interrupt you, dude. Nate, are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like nobody's talking. Y'all don't leave me to do all the
I
talking.
just feel like for me, I'm really just thinking about the draft. I'm just thinking about who's gonna go, go where.
Yeah,
I just had to check on little one. He's in the living room jamming out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Nate, I kind of am too, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing right now is I'm going through the teams and saying, okay, this team could use this person, but I'm afraid they're going to go with this person out of this college. You know what I mean? I know who they might need, but I'm afraid that they're not going to go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice tablet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But I'm
some of my favorite app games I can't play on the Fire or Kindle. So yeah, I either want to get a Samsung or a freaking Sony or something like
that. I'm sorry. Now, anyway, what I was saying was, you kind of sit back and you look at the teams and you look at the colleges and people that's coming up, and you're going, okay, he would fit this team really well, but you don't, the person that you think they'd fit in best on the team, they don't get chosen for that team. They go to a completely different team. And I start thinking, man, what a waste.
Not really. I don't think of it like that. Like if it was like for instance, if it was like the Cowboys, I would laugh because I just love to feel it. I just want their misery to feel bad.
Oh, and yeah, I live in Dallas and I can't stand the Cowboys. Well, everybody knows that. Josh and Nate, you both know that. I can't stand the Cowboys. Like I said, unfortunately, my father-in-law can, so I like to tease him about liking the Cowboys.
I would just mock Cowboys fan just say, how about them Cowboys? Just for the amusement.
What I think is funny. What I think is funny is he's got sheets and pillowcases and a comforter and everything that's got Dallas Cowboys all over it. And I notice if he doesn't have that cover or those sheets on his bed, the Cowboys will win. But the second he puts that stuff on his bed, it never fails. They lose, and they lose bad. And so I think to myself, you need to keep that stuff on your bed. Just keep it on there. Don't change it. Leave it right where it's at.
For me, nah. Listen, all I know is that it's always through November. It's always through September, October. That's when things get good.
Yeah.
When it hits November and December, that's when the misery comes in, and I'll be laughing so hard. It's just too funny.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I see a bunch of teams out there that can use help, but like I said, I'm just afraid that
especially your beloved
Titans. I know.
Titans. And if I had to choose one, I would go with a safety, and there's a good safety that I like from Michigan named Daxon Hill.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's a thumper. He's a good, and he's a guy that Vrabel will like because he'll remind him a lot of Rodney Hudson. Rodney Harrison. Sorry.
So I heard. Now I haven't completely kept up on it because honestly, I'm not a big Patriots fan. Never have been. I mean, I like Brady, but I haven't really been a big fan. What's this I hear about Grabowski? Did he get traded? Yeah. Did he? Gronkowski. Yeah. Did he get traded? Did he quit? Did he what?
No. Actually, you could ask Josh for that one because I don't know what he did. Josh knows all of what's his face tenure.
Okay, he just took the message that he'll be right back.
What's that look like?
Do what?
What were you at? Who are you asking about?
I was asking because, like I said, I don't care for the Patriots. I never had. Now I love Brady. Okay, but what is going on with Rob Gronkowski?
Gronkowski?
Yeah, Gronkowski. I keep saying his name wrong. I'm sorry. Is
Oh,
he
he was.
retiring? Is he getting moved to another team or
Nah,
what? What's
he's
happening?
getting. He's coming back.
Oh, is he?
Gronk goes where Brady goes.
Oh, so he's going to your team.
Yes, he's going to the.
Well, he's been with our team.
Yeah, he's just staying with the 5 most dangerous. He's staying with the 5 most dangerous words in all of NFL, which is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that he was already there. Because like I said,
he's been with Tampa.
He won the Super Bowl.
He retired from New England.
Yeah,
and then Brady said he was going to go to Tampa, so then Gronk came out of retirement. And then when Brady was going to retire, then Gronk's like, "All right, I'm done again." And then he came back. When Brady came back, because we got a new head coach, then Gronk says, "All right, I'm good to go." Gooch.
Okay, like I said, I only remember I kind of lost when he left the Patriots. I didn't know, but and did you know he was on The Masked Singer?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was actually really good when he was on The Masked Singer.
Oh, yeah. All right.
But you can already know it's him. That's the sad part. You know
Lewis, we talk about sports. We really talk about anything. So if you have a topic that you want to cover, that's fine. But we talk about sports. We talk about everything. So it's not just sports, if that answers your question. Anyway, yeah, like I said, there's some really good players coming out of college. I'm just kind of holding my breath to see where they're going to go.
Listen, all I know, I have like five mock drafts for my team.
Okay.
And
let me in on. I want to hear your take.
All right. I'll let you hear. Okay. So my first one is the draft is that all the edge rushers will be gone.
Okay. I can see that.
All the edge rushers will be gone, which is Aiden Hutchins, all the other stuff and all the junk. I get Sauce Gardner for number 4. Then we're gonna take a trade. We're gonna trade with the New Orleans Saints for the 15th and 19th pick and a future 4th. So they could get the 10th and a 4th. We trade that one. Okay, and they get their quarterback Malik Willis.
Okay, I can see where you're heading on that, but I don't know. That would be interesting, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
So then number 15, we will get Jameson Williams from Alabama.
Ooh, yeah.
And then the 19th pick, we're gonna get Tyler Lindenbaum. All right.
Okay.
Then the second round pick, we're gonna go for safety, which is I think it's from Penn State, Baker.
I don't recall him.
And then there's another, and then we're gonna get a defensive tackle.
Okay.
I can't remember his name right now. I wrote it down. I can't remember his name. Then the 69th.
What college was he from? I can probably tell you.
I think it was Connecticut. Tyler Jones.
Tyler there you Jones. Go. I was just about to put that out of my mouth, and you said it before me.
Yeah, Tyler Jones. That's from Connecticut. That's gonna be then the 6th. Then the 4th pick, we're gonna go with tight end, and I want it's either Jelani Jones from Cincinnati.
Ooh. That's a good one right there.
Or something Klar. What's from Minnesota, I think. Klar. And then we're gonna trade again for a running back. We're gonna trade with the Giants for a round pick for Saquon Barkley.
Okay, I can see that. That is a good possibility right there.
Yes, and
That
then the fifth pick we're going linebacker, which is Ben something awesome from Oklahoma, and that's my pick, and that's my
sounds
draft.
good. And Lewis, yes, I have seen the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. As a matter of fact, I have it on in the background on my TV, and like I said earlier to Josh and Nate, that Amber Heard's attorneys might as well be Johnny Depp's attorneys because they are losing that case for her so bad.
First of all, number one, she was. I already knew she was guilty in the first place.
Oh yeah, so did I. I had no
From
doubt.
the
Oh
moment I
yeah,
heard that she said she was abused, she was getting abused, and she said
I
she
know.
got hurt, and I was
Yeah,
like, I never seen
one
inch,
bruise.
one
Yeah.
bruise on you. I was like, and
Did you
I
guys?
saw Johnny Depp getting bruised, lost his finger,
Uh-huh.
and, I was like,
Yeah,
and I know she could fight because I seen her fight.
yeah.
I know she could fight, so stop lying to me.
What I think is hysterical is this friggin' makeup that her and her lawyers keep trying to push that, oh yeah, she used this makeup and this combination to hide the bruises and everything else. The makeup company that she supposedly used to cover up these supposed bruises, they're getting on the stand. Oh, sorry, I sneezed. They're getting on the stand and basically showing what a liar she is because this brand and this specific makeup that she kept
Doesn't
saying
work
that she
like
used
that.
it didn't come out till 2 years after she said she used it. She said she used it in like I think it was 2017, and the makeup brand that she said she used didn't come out till 2019,
Mm-mm-mm.
and they have records to prove that. What is she basically? They're saying, what is she talking about? This makeup wasn't even available at this time. I mean, I knew Amber Heard was friggin' lying the whole time. And what as a woman, and a woman survivor, that's all I'm going to say. As a woman survivor,
I know what you're trying to say.
it's people like her that just piss me off because now she's going to make it where women aren't going to want to come forward. Women, aren't going to come out and say this happened, this because nobody's going to believe them because of Amber Heard.
Hmm.
And it just that just pisses me off to no end when people do that. Because, like I said, as a survivor and what I went through, that's why, as soon as she opened her mouth, I knew that she was full of dung. I really did. I
Full of
knew it. I
manure.
knew it in her mouth. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I just feel like this. Here's the saddest part about this situation that really pissed me off to no one is this. She ruined her career. I mean, she ruined his career
Oh, yeah.
over a lie.
Yeah. And, Saint actually had a good point. No matter how this trial comes out, no matter
He
if
lost.
Johnny, no matter it, no, actually, if you stop and think about it, Johnny actually wins. No matter how it comes out, whether he wins or loses, whether it goes to her or not, Johnny actually wins because now it's out in the public, it's out in the open, and everybody can see that everything this man said was the truth. Everything that this man was saying was truthful, and now they can see it.
I agree with you. I agree as well.
Yeah,
But also here's the another thing that is also true. For all the people, especially Disney,
yeah,
who has problems of their own right now,
yep.
Disney had abandoned him. Disney had abandoned him, and WB has abandoned him too. So I totally understand 1,000% why Johnny Depp would never want to work with Disney again.
Oh, yeah. He would.
I would
I think that would be a mistake for his career if he did. I think
I
he needs
mean,
to tell
I
Disney
mean,
to
I
bite
mean,
me and walk away.
I mean, on one end, yes. On one end, yes. But then on another hand, you could tell there are certain people in Disney because they had lawyers, they had people to help to pay for his lawyers that really do like Johnny Depp, and
Yeah. A lot of people do, and that's I don't. I think Amber Heard underestimated the amount of people that like Johnny Depp
hate
and
her.
hate her, and she underestimated that because the thing about Hollywood and these people is they think that everybody besides them is stupid. That we are gonna buy their bullshit hook, line, and sinker whenever they open their mouth. And I think that's what Amber Heard thought. Oh, I could just open my mouth and say this, and everybody's going to believe me. It's going to be open and shut. He's going out. No, everybody is smart enough to go, Amber, you're full of crap. Because American people know, that it's, and off the subject, Lewis, I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts. My daughter plays it. I have never played it.
I play it, and I hope. Well, and also Lewis, I have to give you this side. The reason why they made that trailer, right? Because of because of the mixed reviews they had in Kingdom Hearts 3. It was that. And no disrespect to Kingdom Hearts 3, I still like it. But there are certain worlds that did not need to be there. There are certain worlds that did not need to be there, Lewis.
Yeah. Like I said, my daughter plays it. I've never played it. I mean, my daughter loves it.
Listen, Amber Heard, like I said, and also the age difference also tells you what's the deal. Because Amber Heard is 30. Amber Heard is 35.
She's a baby.
Yeah.
In every way possible, she's a baby.
She's 35, and Johnny Depp is going to be almost 60.
Yeah.
So that was the first mistake in the first place. That was a bad mistake in the first place.
Did you ever watch the BBC show Top Gear?
Yes.
Jeremy Clarkson the other day made a statement, and remember Amber Heard was on it to go drive when they did The Star and the Reason We Fly Car. Amber Heard was on it, and Jeremy Clarkson came out the other day and said, honestly, people, because somebody asked him about Amber Heard, okay? And he said, honestly, people, I didn't know who she was. My producers came up to me and said, oh, we're going to have Amber on the show. And Jeremy's like, who's Amber? And they said, oh, she's this lesbian girl, this lesbian actor or whatever. And so they did the show with him, and when it was all said and done, he just did this thing, and he said, when the show was done, she came up and told the truth that she really wasn't a lesbian. She just said that so that she could get her face out there and her profile out there. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds like what you would do.
Mm-hmm. And Jeremy Clarkson said he couldn't stand her. During the show, he acted like he liked her, but Jeremy said when it was all said and done, he couldn't stand her. He thought that she was the most arrogant, self-centered piece of crap that ever been on his show. So I was like, okay, he knows what he's talking about.
He does.
Of course, that's coming from Jeremy, who gets in trouble for his mouth anyway. So
that's true. I just feel like like I said, the only thing that matters to me is that I can finally get more Johnny Depp movies.
Yeah, me too.
That she could be. There's gonna
amen to that.
Yeah. Just let her go. Just let her go by the wayside. And honestly, this is going to sound real weird, but I saw the first Aquaman for the first time the other day. And of course, I watched it because it's a half-naked Jason Momoa. I'm going to be.
Oh God, you would! Oh my God!
Oh yeah, she loves that Momoa, dude.
Yeah,
God,
but I didn't.
great.
I saw Amber Heard in it, and I was like, she actually got this part because she wasn't good.
She was pretty. That's the only thing that mattered.
Her acting was crap. I could have done
let's
better.
Be honest. Why did any of us watch Aquaman? It wasn't for Amber Heard.
Yeah.
I just wanted because it's a different superhero.
I did it for a half
superhero. Don't you dare say because I like Jason Momoa. Do not do that to me, Josh.
Sorry, I had to step out. My wife showed up very early and brought me
a
pack.
Oh,
So now I feel like me again.
no, like I said, I'll be honest with you. I've watched anything Jason Momoa's in. Not that the movie was any good, but
you
every
watch-
movie
so
he's
you
half
watch Bullet on the
naked.
Train?
Okay, he's half naked, so I like what I like, and
Well, us guys don't look at it like that. Well, us straight guys don't look at it like that.
I was
Jason
just gonna
Momoa
say.
is just
I
a
was
cool dude. He's
Yeah.
a cool dude. He's a good actor.
did you see him
Anything
in
I've seen him
Conan?
in, I like.
Did you see him in Conan? When he did Conan?
No, I did not see that one.
He did. He also did. There's this show on Apple TV called C, and it's got him and Batista in it.
And
that one.
Vikings. Don't forget Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah,
Wasn't he also
was
in
really
Game of
good
Thrones?
in that. Like this dude's just—he's got
Wasn't
it.
he also in Game of Thrones?
Yes. That's the only
And
reason.
I
never
like
watched
the fact
Game of
that,
Thrones. So.
and if you start
It's
if you start watching Friday Wrestling, Christine, you'll know who this guy is. Him and Roman Reigns look like they could pass for brothers.
Aquaman.
Yes,
And you know
like,
what,
it's
Lewis,
cool.
you're
But
absolutely
let me
right.
get to the chat, guys. I'm sorry I had to step out, guys. But he says, also, my God, Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer looks good.
Oh, we had talked about that earlier.
I showed Rachel that, and I shocked her with it because I had her close her eyes so she couldn't see what I was doing. And I showed her the trailer. She got so emotional. She started talking about characters that I have no freaking clue about. I can't even remember.
I wish
But,
you should have.
she loved it.
Oh boy!
And yes, that trailer looked really good.
Of course, it's good. Of course,
What
it's good.
you want to know? What's funny, guys? All right, it took, and I'm not kidding. It took 8 years to fully produce Kingdom Hearts 3.
And that sucked.
No, Kingdom Hearts 3 is pretty good.
No.
It took almost 8 years to produce that, and now Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out like 2 years after Kingdom Hearts 3
I tried,
came out.
and that's the problem, Josh. I told you the reason why they're bringing this Kingdom Hearts 4 out is because of the mixed reviews of Kingdom Hearts 3. That's it.
Yeah, like I said, my daughter's played them. I haven't played any of them, so I'll have to ask her what she thinks when she gets off work.
It's mixed reviews. It's mixed reviews. That's it.
Is it?
Yeah, I did like Kingdom Hearts 3.
I didn't.
Am I a super fan of it? No. The only
wasn't
reason why I got into Kingdom Hearts in the first place is because I'm a huge Final Fantasy VII fan. And I love some of the characters in the game.
Saint loves those Final Fantasies, and he is so good at it.
So I remember the first time playing it, and it was back when I with my PlayStation 2, and I still have it. And I remember playing that, and I was like, Disney with Kingdom Hearts with Final Fantasy, how will that work? But then I found out, I was like, holy crap, it totally works.
Guys, give me 1 second. I've got to run to the little ladies' room. I'll be right back.
All right,
No problem.
Yeah. I liked the trailer. I liked in Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer how it might not, but it looks like it's taking place in Japan, so we get more of like a city feel, so it feels very Final Fantasy.
You know, Final Fantasy 15 is going to be in there. I already know that's going to happen.
Oh yeah, I've saw some of like the reactions of people who know more lore, way more than I do.
Oh yeah, so, one of my friends, you know her. Yeah, she's a huge Final Fantasy 15 fan, and she's gonna be. I'm telling you, if a certain players. Wow, I was a Final Fantasy 15 fan, and I'm telling you, if that person shows up, she's gonna flip. I already know it. Flip.
Yeah, except I haven't got into a lot of the ones past 7.
Okay. Well, there's.
Yeah, but that's cool. It's not that they're bad. I really like 12. Remember when 12 came out for PS2?
Oh yeah.
I actually got the freaking Steel Book collection on that one.
Oh, lucky! I wanted to get that one, but I just.
And the graphics and everything just looked so cool.
Yeah.
And how it started out like an actual cinematic movie. I thought that was nice. But like them in the trailer, it's showing in the city, and they're trying to fight this big monster and everything. I thought that was really cool. Because normally, if you look at the Kingdom Hearts games, it looks like everything's taking place on an island.
Well, yes, because it was part of Destiny Island.
Yeah, of course. So that does make sense. But seeing them take place in a city for this one, that's new, that's fresh. So yeah.
And first of all, they weren't on an island in Kingdom Hearts 3 before.
Yeah.
They weren't.
So
they were on Mount Olympus.
Another thing, I'm gonna wait for Christine to come back. We're gonna talk about another thing that was official. Because we're gonna do next week, we're gonna do a review stream on the first one, and I got some, being Skroob talk, we got to give some news. So yeah, but
I will say this though. I want Treasure Planet in Kingdom Hearts 3. If you give me that, then I'm good. I have been begging. I beg them, Josh. I beg them to bring
For what?
For Treasure Planet to be in Kingdom Hearts. I begged it. I
think it will. Freaking Square Enix is really good with fan service. Let's just face it.
Okay,
no, they're not. Yeah, because they gave me Frozen that no one wanted.
Just because you don't like Frozen, Nate, and I completely understand why you don't.
No,
there is a fan base for it.
No,
I like Frozen.
See, there is a fan base for Frozen characters and content.
No, yes, I understand, but here's the problem. Overall, Josh, here's my problem.
He's getting serious now, Josh.
No. Nate has a catchphrase, and you've had to know Nate for a good minute to know his catchphrase. His catchphrase is, "Well, that's the problem,"
or "Sir."
Yeah, but mostly it's, "Well, that's the problem."
But yeah, the problem here is that think of from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 all the way down. You had Winnie the Pooh, Cinderella, The Lion King, Peter Pan.
Are all these in the game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
I've never played the game, so I don't know.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was cool because, of course, you had the Final Fantasy VII characters with Cloud and Sephiroth in them. But you had a couple of Disney characters. So you would have Mickey, and you would have Donald and Goofy.
Sora?
Yeah. Yes, Michael knows his Kingdom Hearts, dude. He used to play the games with Mommy when he was little.
Thank you. Lewis. I understand. I understand why you like Frozen. What I'm saying is, I'm just going to ask you with the honest truth, and I want your honest opinion. Do you believe that Frozen needed to be in there? If it was like Kingdom Hearts 4, I could totally understand. But did you really believe that it needed to be in Kingdom Hearts 3? With the honest truth, Lewis. That's all I want to know.
Okay. Now, I'll respond while we're waiting for Lewis to respond. Mm-hmm. I think that at the time, and that was around the same time they were in production for Frozen 2.
Which it sucked.
Okay, it did not hit like Frozen 1, obviously. The sequels never do. But
not all.
There is a huge... Frozen 1 beat Titanic in the box office.
Okay.
And if you were around during 98, which all of us on the panel were, and in the chat, I'm pretty sure, Titanic was the single most grossing selling movie in a movie theater. And it was the first time that a movie ever got extended in the movie theater past 6 months.
Okay.
So it made money, it made bank, and it was successful.
I like the movie Titanic. Don't get me wrong. Unlike Saint, I did like the movie.
Yeah. Even if you didn't like it, you can't argue with the success and the money that it made. Frozen whooped on the success of that. So my point is...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my point is that Frozen does have a fan base, and it's successful, and it is a moneymaker. So that's probably why they put the characters in there.
No. I understand that. I understand that standpoint. I do. But
you thinking storyline continuity? Yeah, it probably didn't make any damn sense.
And also another thing. They just wanted so they could annoy me with that freaking song. But we ain't talking.
I don't think they want to annoy you, Nate. You know how Disney works. If Disney sees that something can make cash, they're gonna milk the shit out of it.
But here's the thing. here's the thing. I could understand. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
Let me read this comment.
Thank you.
I know you're getting excited, but let me read this comment.
All right.
Frozen didn't need to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it does seem like it was more things to do in the world, but you couldn't do anything from what I could see from people who play it on YouTube. Yeah.
Thank you. That's all. That was my main point. Louis just pretty much said my main point.
Folks, how's it going, man? Good to see you. We started talking about football, right? And then we talked about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. We talked about a little bit of wrestling as well. And now we're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, you know what?
Where the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer dropped not that long ago.
I want to go back just a little bit because I didn't get to be in the conversation you had on Titanic. And I said I like Titanic. I just have one thing to say. I still think that Rose was a murderer because there was plenty of room on that table which Jack could have gotten on that damn table with her. Damn it. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Also, and a fun fact for you, Titanic fans. Billy Zane. One of the creators of the people from Kingdom Hearts, the creators. So they love Titanic. They love Titanic to death. And they love Billy Zane so much. Like so they hated him so much that they gave him a call to cast him as one of the villains in the first Kingdom Hearts, and that's pretty much how it was since.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So
Lewis said, indeed, Christine the Killer Car.
But that it's just crazy. I mean, I appreciate I don't like Titanic for 3 reasons. One, because it was too darn long.
Yeah, see, I agree with that, and so did Saint. That's what Saint said too. They could have cut that movie down by an hour to an hour and a half.
Two, it was way over the top. And
no,
3,
I would, because you don't understand, Nate. Me and Saint had a debate on Twitter about this, and that's the thing. On Twitter, Saint Ravage comes across as some grumpy old man shitting on a movie. All right, when you actually get context and talk with him, it's entirely different.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you got the grumpy old man part right. Everything else, no.
Yeah, like when you actually get context and you get to hear his voice and talk with him, then it makes perfect sense, and we had a way better conversation. I'm just saying.
But yeah, it's too darn long. It was way over the top, and 3, it was not enough Kathy Bates. That was it.
Not enough Kathy Bates. Get that hashtag.
I have to agree with you on that one, Nate. You're absolutely right.
Screw justice for Jack, justice for Kathy Bates.
Yeah, thank you.
To me, she could have been in it a lot more than what she was. A whole lot more than what she was. I can get behind you there, Nate.
Because I was like, I don't care. I didn't even care about the other characters. I care about Kathy Bates' character.
I think they did it why they did it because they were scared of Titanic flopping. Because if you look at any show, movie, any historical fact that's been done before or since, it doesn't even touch what that movie has done to the Titanic story. So I think that's why they did it. I'm not justifying it. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand the mental process of probably why they did what they did.
Louis, I will admit it. Because
most people do love Kathy Bates. My wife Rachel, she's a huge Kathy Bates.
Yeah, I like Kathy Bates.
She loved Misery.
Wait, what's her favorite Kathy Bates movie?
That's what I was
Misery.
That's when I really started liking her is in Misery. She
liked Misery, and then she loved Kathy Bates when she was in American Horror Story.
I never saw that. I never saw any of
She's been in several seasons of American Horror Story. It started with Funhouse, I think it was.
Yes.
Which is like the old Carney. And then there was like this really scary one that reminded me of the Wyatts. So there was, I forget which one that was, but she was in that as well. Kathy
Well,
White,
actually, for
amazing.
me, I never watched Misery until later in my
Oh man, Misery. That is
like I never watched Misery until like in like my teens. I remember her from Arthur, from the old Arthur movies, like when Peter Seller, I think that was it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That was when I first. That's when I became a fan of
Yeah,
Kathy.
I think it was. Yeah, it was Coven. That
And
was the.
then later on it was the Annie remake. They did the Disney remake of Annie, which was good. And
Um,
then
I was
the
just, I'm sorry, I was just gonna say Totes. Yeah, the book Misery and the movie was really good too. But as you couldn't tell by my name what my favorite Stephen King movie is, that's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead, Nate.
also a fun fact. The reason why how I know Misery very well is because so one of so my mom had an outfit just like a Annie Wilkes. So every time she always pops up, I always made fun of her and say, "I remember what fan. I
Yeah,
remember the
that
entire time." So
that movie is just it's. I think it was so good and everybody liked it so much because it was so cringeworthy. When she takes that sledgehammer to his friggin' ankles, you could almost feel it as you're watching the movie. You
oh
could
yeah,
almost feel that sledgehammer hitting those feet.
and
I,
still and still to this day, people be like. You'd be like, I remember the scene. I was like, oh no, don't do it. I was
yeah.
like, until she did it, I was like, oh,
Ooh. Oh yeah. Like I
cringe.
said, every time I watch that, like I said, that um every time I watch it, I cringe because, like I said, you could just feel it.
Mm.
You know, you could just feel it. You're going, man, and the look on his face. I think that's what made that movie so good because it was considered a. I don't know if they considered it a horror movie. I think they did, but it wasn't. Like
It
jump
was
out.
more suspense though.
Yeah, it wasn't like, jump out and stab everybody. It was more, oh my God, what is she going to do to this man next type
Pretty
thing.
much.
Yeah.
Next bit I know, I saw her just. I remember one. I remember one jump. Yeah, I remember one jump scare that scared the living daylights out of me. Was the one where, like, he was asleep. The next minute the lightning comes in and she popped up. I was like, holy crap!
Yeah. Yeah.
When he popped up out of nowhere, next minute she falls and she sedated him. I was like, yo, I have never been more scared in my life.
That's one movie that you are so glad that you don't have a fan, that you don't like, write books or do movies or sing or whatever. You don't have a fan because that keep you looking over your shoulder.
Actually, to be honest, this is pretty. I think
Oh,
I think
I
it's,
did. I did
to be
have a
honest,
fan
I
like
think it's
that.
ahead of its time. I think
I
it's
had a
ahead of its
fan
time.
like that
You did?
until me and Nate banned him from the channel for about a week.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, you did? I didn't know
Yeah,
about that, Josh.
Oh, he's creepy.
yeah, he was going. He was going a little.
We had debates, then he got creepy. Then he would just randomly tell me that he loved me.
Oh my
Which
God.
which was
Oh,
that?
I'm like,
Josh.
yeah.
You have to be a.
Oh, Josh, you actually had somebody that loved you. That's so sweet.
No, I have lots of people that love me. I think just about
Yeah.
everybody here loves me, but the way
I'm
he
not
came
sure
Yeah,
about
the
that
across,
way
part.
he was
it
talking
was
about
creepy.
it was, yeah, yeah. I
No,
feel,
freaking lots of people love me, but the way it came across was
yeah. I mean, I've
Very
never
very
had a
odd.
stalk,
It went very left. It went
I've
very left.
never had a stalker per se, but I've had a few people who wanted to get a little bit more close than what I wanted them to be, and they found out really quick that Christine don't play that. So yeah, I
no.
mean,
This person changed their name, stalked me on PlayStation Network, and tried to add me just to debate about DLC content. Is that not the creepiest crap you've ever
oh
heard?
Lord. Well,
Yeah.
I
It
know.
gets worse. Like, I haven't even told anybody. And freaking, I'm telling someone for the first time ever just because it's two of my closest friends on the panel and that I can talk to people about it. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was about a week ago too, so I've been holding this in for a little bit. Yeah.
That makes sense now.
Well, everybody that knows me knows that one time in my life I was a dancer. I'm not ashamed of it. Never have been ashamed of it. Not afraid to talk about it. But I did have this one guy that we basically had to ban from where I was working because he got like way beyond creepy. I mean, he would be there before the place opened up waiting on me, and he would sit there through the whole thing. He would never say a word. He would never talk, but he would just sit and just stare at me. And then he would wait for me after I got done and want to like walk me out. And so we finally had to friggin' ban him from the place. And now that was creepy. That was
You should have one of those like persons. I will not be ignored, Christine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad we're talking about on this instead of Phil's channel because it would start giving Phil ideas and we don't.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Right. Oh, I'm just kidding, Phil, if you're watching, but
Lewis, that is probably I watched the
Green Mile. My favorite Stephen King movie and book is The Green Mile.
That's a great one too.
I would say that's a top 5 of the 90s.
I still hold that. I still can't watch that scene when he gets electrocuted. I really can't.
Yeah.
Because I break down crying every time. Every time I watch that scene, I watch that.
That is my mom's favorite movie.
I love that.
And probably one of her favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. That is a good one. And the guy that got the big black guy that got to play it did
Michael Clark.
Yeah.
Did
such an awesome job in that. I mean, he made it so believable that you like went through the journey with him. He made you go through that journey with him, and I was just like, oh my God.
And you know what the sad part about this is? This is the most effed up part about it. That the very person that the person who killed the daughter was, well, spoilers, but if you did not watch,
everybody's probably seen it, but
yeah, but I know, I just want to be sure. But the very person who killed his daughters was the person who was in their home.
Yeah.
And I also gotta give a shout out to another underrated actor, Sam Rockwell. He played
I did not even know he was in the original Ninja Turtles movie either.
Really? I thought you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, I didn't know he was.
I haven't seen it. Like Raph wanted to see it about 3 weeks ago, and it was the first time in years that I saw the 1990 films. So,
makes sense.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell is such an underrated actor.
I swear, Sam Rockwell. I swear to everything. When he played Wild Bill, I was so angry at him. But I was like, I always say, if you played your job, if you played the acting very well, you did your job, and you make me hate you. You did your job.
I'm sorry, Nick. Can I answer Christian's question real quick? It says,
yeah, go ahead.
Did I sub him yet? I don't know, but if you could put your information in the chat, I will. While we're talking, I will go over and look and make sure I did, because I'm not sure, but I would love to sub to you.
CFG.
Don't worry, CFG, I got you.
Yeah, and you know what, Lewis, you're right. The original movie of Carrie was great. The reboot was horrid.
I love the original Carrie.
Oh yeah, the original Carrie was great.
I just didn't like. I bet. No disrespect to Chloe Grace Moretz, and I like her. I like her a lot, but she wasn't good for that role. If I had to choose a person that I would say would be perfect for her, I would go with Aubrey Plaza. She has it down to a T. She could go.
Nobody likes the reboot, Lewis. Okay,
no one.
You're safe here. All right. Yeah. I have talked to people who love horror movies, like my friend Tex, who also pops in every now and then. All right. We talk about a lot of stuff. I don't know if we've talked about Carrie, but I've talked to a lot of people about the Carrie movie, and no one's saying that the reboot was like great. Some have said it's tolerable, but
that's what he said. It's tolerable.
Okay, Josh, I'm sorry. Yes, Christian, I just went over and checked, and I am subscribed to your channel.
Yeah, and that is guys. That's the link right there for Christian Fandom Geek. He does a lot of different content. He's from the UK. He's fellow Christian and good guy, and he does all kinds of content. So whenever you get a chance, check him out. And he does video games, he does wrestling, he does fandom topics. Yes, Michael. He does movies.
Movies.
I love the other Ninja Turtle. He's too fun.
Like I said, I can't really say anything about Ninja Turtles because I have not seen them. The last one that I remember was me and my daughter went and saw that. It was simply called TMNT.
Oh, the first, I know what.
Oh God!
Her and I walked out of the theater. Me and my daughter. I think I've walked out of the theater like 3 times in my whole life, and that was one of them. I walked out.
Nothing beats the original 2. I'm just gonna say it.
I agree. I agree to disagree.
Yeah.
On what, TMNT?
Yes. Because if you had watched, like, I would not recommend you watch the movie version. Prefer the cartoon version. That one's more.
Well, the movie was cartoon.
No. I mean not the Michael Bay one. I meant the actual. The
animated one. Yeah.
Yeah, the original TMNT. That was the one.
Yeah, for animated it was okay, but getting into animated is an acquired taste. It's not a one size fits all.
Yeah.
Either you're into animated or you're not.
I could be both. Is that a problem? I could be both.
I'm saying that there are certain people that just don't give a crap about animated.
Agreed.
And when people get pissed off because Hollywood said that animation is for kids, they're kind of onto something.
No,
animated,
that's not true.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Animated, people get pissed off when other people say animation is for kids, or just a bunch of people that don't want to grow up.
Exactly.
Because you tell me what self-respecting freaking adult that's holding down a job is freaking watching anime going, oh, this Attack on Titan is so good. Yeah, like
actually, the sad part is I know a few people who do that.
Honestly, I have to be honest with you. I like I'm gonna use an example. Teen Titans, the cartoon version of Teen Titans. I love that. I tried to watch the live action version, the version Titans. I couldn't. I don't like the way they did Starfire. I don't like the way they did Beast Boy. I
said the same thing to you, Josh.
It's a different universe.
Listen, Teen Titans Go is still sucks. It sucks.
I don't watch Teen Titans Go. I'm talking about the original Teen Titans that came out that had the song.
I know which one. Yeah,
I barely even
remember
remember the original Teen Titans. As far as I remember, it was Teen Titans Go, and then we got that.
Hey, Garguts.
Don't give me
Gargy!
It's Garguts.
Gargy. Whoop.
How you doing, buddy?
I doubt that.
But yeah, like I said, I tried to watch the other Titans the other day. And honestly, I think I watched, just because I was curious, I think I got like the first 2 season 1. I got like the first 2 episodes and a little bit into to episode 3, and I was like, no, I couldn't finish it.
The one thing I didn't like about Titans was Dawn. Oh God!
I don't know who.
Annoying.
Oh,
Dove. Yeah, freaking. She's what's it? Hawkman's girlfriend or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hawk's girlfriend. Yeah, Dawn Dove. She is so annoying. She is so cringe. She tries to act like she's the leader of the group, even though no one put her in charge.
I think
she's there to shove women power down all our throats.
Yeah, like I said, I think the problem I had with it is I don't like the way they did Starfire and have her lose her memory. I mean, Starfire was the most powerful Titan, and they made her like lose her memory, and she's trying to find her power. And I didn't like that.
Which is bullcrap.
Yeah, to me, it was like they were trying to dumb down the female. Is the way I took it. You know what I mean? They were trying to
dumb down who?
Starfire. Because they made her lose her memory, and then all of a sudden she realizes, hey, look, I got my powers, but I don't understand them. That's what I took from it. And I think that's what...
Once you watch, especially into season 3, it all makes sense. She's actually a really good character. And I'll admit, I didn't like Starfire at first. I hated Starfire in the cartoon show. I thought she was a piece of trash.
I like
But freaking,
Offense!
and then
Offense, sir.
yeah, Josh.
yeah, I don't care. Starfire was a stupid idiot that was
Offense,
all in the cartoon show and everything.
Yeah, I mean, he has a point. She was awful lovesick over Robin. I mean, she couldn't do anything
Well,
without
of
fawning
course.
over Robin.
Yeah,
I'm not saying-
and then freaking, of course, when they first brought her in, her being different than the cartoon character, it felt like they were trying to go woke at first.
They were.
But the more they built her
But
character,
they were trying. They were.
She grew on me after time, and I actually liked by the end of season 2. I liked the Starfire character.
Okay, then, maybe I should give it more of a chance. But like I said, I got through the first 2 episodes of season 1, and then maybe
the number one complaint the haters have on Titans is that they dumbed down Jason Todd and Redmond.
Listen. I don't
character in it. I actually liked him playing Robin. That wasn't my problem.
That's when he gets in the Red Hood in season 3, which means he becomes a bad guy for a little while.
So, but here's
they did that in the cartoon Teen Titans too. They made him a bad guy for a little while.
Yes.
So,
which was good.
Yeah.
But here's my particular gripe with Titans. That there are too many Batman villains.
Yeah.
They did not need to have Batman villains.
That's not a legitimate gripe.
That is a gripe.
Batman villains are the best villains in DC.
No, why do they need to be with Titans?
They are, but I kind of agree with Nate. Every time you turn around, there's a new Batman villain.
Yeah, because that's what's good.
No,
I like Batman. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I don't have a problem with him. I can see both sides of it. Like I said, I like Batman, but I agree with Nate. There is a lot of Batman villains.
Okay. Any villain other than Superman villains would be fine because Superman's trash.
Oh my!
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
Come on now. Come on now.
Superman's trash, bro.
Do not disrespect him like that.
The only Superman villain that's worth a damn is Lex Luthor.
Do not disrespect him because you don't like him.
Okay, I have to say I have an opinion that a lot of people probably won't agree with me on, but honestly, my favorite is I like Green Arrow. I'm a huge Green Arrow fan.
Oh yeah, Green Arrow's awesome.
Okay, I give you. I'm a Green Arrow fan.
Yeah, I also like Green Lantern.
Nate likes everything green. He's all about that.
No, not all.
He likes Green Arrow. He likes Green Lantern. Hell, he might even like the Green Hornet. I don't know.
I don't know. Who is the Green Hornet? I'm joking. I know who the Green Hornet is. I don't like.
Didn't you hear
He had me for a second. I thought he didn't know who the Green Hornet was.
I was trolling you.
Of course you wouldn't, because Seth Rogen does such a bang up job of doing Green Hornet. Why wouldn't you?
But for me, I just feel like, for the Titans standpoint, they did not need Batman. They didn't need to shoehorn Batman like every freaking time. Which I'm happy now that they're gonna bring in somebody else, which is a Titans villain, Brother Blood, and I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, Brother Blood, yeah, that's gonna be good.
And well, you also had
I can't wait for Brother Blood.
Yeah,
can't wait, because you know who's playing Brother Blood, right?
Yes.
Joseph Morgan, a.k.a. Klaus from the Vampire Diaries and the originals.
Is this going to be in the new season of Titans, you said?
Yep, season 4. It's coming out this year.
Okay,
it's going to be out around the fall.
I may have to go ahead and finish watching it then. Like I said, maybe, I got to give it more of a chance.
I hope they don't bury him. I hope they don't bury him.
You guys,
season 3 was weird. Because they killed the Joker. They teased they were going to show the Joker, but then they didn't show the Joker. All you heard was the laugh and a shadow.
I'm sorry. I just checked out. I checked out from that. I just didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
But Dawn went away, so the show got better. And then they ended up bringing Raven back, and then they brought Wonder Girl back towards the end. So it got a little better towards the end of the season. Yeah, a majority of that season was not that great. I will admit that.
What did you guys think about Batgirl? My daughter said she hated it.
You mean Batwoman?
Yeah, Batwoman.
Oh, that's
Oh,
trash.
it's trash.
Trash.
It was trash.
They
have picked 3 different actresses to play it, thinking that the actress is the problem, and it's not. It's the freaking script. It's the problem.
Because they tried to make it. That's another one where they went completely woke, and people didn't like it because it was completely.
Listen,
woke.
I'm still upset that they got rid of my boy Black Lightning for this garbage that they got.
I know. I saw that he was in. Believe it or not, I watched because I really liked Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow.
Even though the Flash sucks, I will still say that.
Yeah, it got to where it was really bad. All of them have, honestly. But I mean, I liked all of those, and they did the one crossover between those shows, and they actually it was the latest one that they did, and Black Lightning showed up in it, and I really really liked him. I was like, dude, whatever happened to him? Why did he just fade into oblivion? Because I really liked him. I thought he was awesome.
You know what? You know why he got faded to oblivion?
No.
Really, you really don't know?
No, I have no idea.
It wasn't profitable. It wasn't reviewed.
Oh, sorry, Gargi.
Yeah, it wasn't reviewed that much. So they just ended it.
See that I don't know. That's what I say. When you have a good show that people are watching, I don't know. I liked Black Lightning. I thought he was really. But like I said, I only saw him though in that crossover that they did between the shows.
Oh, you mean Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Is that what? Crisis on Infinite Earth. When he was in that, I saw that, and he was in that, and I was like, man, because I didn't know at the time that I think his show was still on, but it was getting canceled or whatever. And I said to my daughter, I said, why am I not seeing this show? Because I would watch it. They already canceled it, took it off the air, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, CW did that because of budgets, because of the budget cuts. Freaking douche.
Yeah, I like Titans. I'm a huge Titans fan. So you could see I'm very pro Titans. Nate didn't care for Titans. So yeah.
You know the reason why.
It is.
You know the reason why.
Why?
Because they had too many Batman villains.
Okay.
I did not need it at all.
That's why you didn't like it?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm staying out of this argument.
Josh, we had this debate before about how I am Batman fatigue. We have
Batman. The Batman in Gotham universe is the needle mover, and that is why DC is in business today.
But that's why. No.
That's the problem.
No, sir. We are not doing this. No, sir. The reason why DC became the way it is today was because of Superman. Superman started it. Then when Superman became
stale in 5 minutes. Yes.
Yes. The way I will not say it like that, but yes, that's when Batman took over, and that's when everyone became. That's when the Arkham universe and then the Arkham games came into the picture, and that's why Batman is now getting grabbed like Chase Meridian and Batman Forever.
Where did Batman Forever come from?
If you get my reference, you'll understand. If anybody gets my reference, you'll understand what I mean.
Superman brought him to DC to the dance, but Batman kept him there.
Yes, and I understand it. But here's the thing. But remember this, though, Josh. Remember this. That Superman symbol is the most recognized symbol. It's the second most recognized symbol to the cross.
Oh, bull crap. The bat signal is way more recognizable.
That's number 3. Actually, I checked it. I literally checked this. So it was literally 3 because of it was the cross, Superman, and Batman. And Spider-Man, that's number 4.
Sorry, guys, I had to go check on one of my cats. I was hearing one of them puking.
Look at the sacrilege right here. The new Batman movie sucked because of the British actor, in my
Who?
opinion.
Who? Baldino?
No, he's talking about Pattinson.
But he's British.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't have an opinion on that. I have not seen it yet. So
I will be doing a review this coming week.
I will join you
on the Batman.
I will.
And I know Nate will be there, even if he says he won't be, because Nate is always lurking.
Even like I said, even though I said this before, and I'll say it again.
You know we were going to have to do a Batman stream, Nate. We've been talking about this for months.
I know, but I said this to you before that even though I don't like Batman, I believe in Matt Reeves, and that is my stance.
And I do have official news. A couple days ago, it has been greenlit. There will be a sequel.
Of course there is.
to what?
Oh, sir.
To what?
Okay, Raph, you're Batman. We get it.
Oh, really? He is?
Good luck in your next movie.
I did not know that. Actually, that would make sense because he was in Harry Potter. So, yeah.
He was Michael Keaton. He's like,
didn't he play Diggory? Wasn't he the
Cedric Diggory?
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson done a ton of stuff outside of Twilight.
He
Only
sucked.
the haters want to
Twilight
recognize
sucks.
him for Twilight.
Twilight sucks. I will still stand by it.
It sucks. That's why he's been trying to do all these other movies.
I liked him in Harry Potter. I thought he did a great job in Harry Potter.
Oh,
Until he died.
I
Harry
never saw
Potter's great.
I never saw the Twilight movies, so it's not that, well, Kristen Stewart, I can't stand her, but it wasn't because there was anybody in it. It just wasn't my thing. You know what I mean?
No, it's because it was Kristen Stewart.
Well, yeah, that too.
And Taylor Lautner, don't forget that. You forgot that scene.
He wasn't that bad. He actually did.
You know the scene I am talking about.
I don't know.
What, the one with the pizza?
No, you know the other one.
Where he takes his shirt off and tries to get in her pants?
Yes, that one. That was just awful. That was cringe. That was cringeworthy.
That was cringe. There was no chemistry there.
Yeah, that was so cringeworthy. It was awful.
Yeah, like I said, the whole because people will say, that a lot of people don't like Pattinson in Batman or whatever because he was in the Twilight movie, and I've never seen the Twilight movies again. And what I have seen Pattinson in, I like him. I mean, he's done a good job.
One movie that I highly recommend you that will make you a huge Robert Pattinson fan was Good Time. That was my favorite.
Hey, Monkey, what's up?
So,
and the Joker, I see you in there too. Hey guys.
Wait, I want to know who.
Hang on.
Who likes Twilight? I want to know.
Lewis says, "Can someone give us a real Batman series on HBO Max? That'd be the streaming service. A good thing, I guess, but we won't because they will. Eventually, they will."
Actually, I heard. I was gonna say I was saving this for later, but there was a thing that they were trying to bring back the Batman the animated series, continuing.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Well, yeah. Well, they got X-Men 97 out, so why not?
Yeah, but they scrapped it because they didn't want a budget. But then I heard the person who is now taking over WB, the Discovery people, they saying that they're in the works of bringing it, of reviving it.
Yeah, so they'll start doing that, and they'll eventually.
Thank you.
When you got.
Thank you, Joker.
Tom Holland sucks as Spider-Man.
Thank you, Joker.
I got a feeling I know who that is, but yeah.
Wait, the best actors are British? Okay, sir.
Hang on, let me get through the chat before you guys start scrolling and skipping to the bottom.
Okay, sorry.
All right, if you have all these hits coming out right now, Lewis, you really don't want to go to the well too early.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you want to let it build up. So
that's why you gotta have variety. You gotta have variety with your superheroes.
I do think that they will eventually do a live action Batman series on a streaming service. Okay. Especially with how much this Flash movie is about to go flop.
The Flash sucks.
Well, it sucks in the first place, and now with the Ezra Miller stuff coming out,
oh god,
it's giving the haters everything that they need to bury this guy.
First of all, I wanted him gone in the first place, so this is
because you're a hater. It's in your name, literally.
Exactly, but first of all, But first of all, I didn't like. What did I say? I said this once, and I'll say it again, Josh. I don't like you. I'm not gonna like you because of who you are. It's the content of your character, and if your character is a piece of crap, I will hate you.
Exactly. See, I'm with Nate on that one. It's not the person who they are. If you're a nasty person and you're a nasty character, I'm not gonna like you.
Yes.
It has
Oh,
nothing to do
I
with
like
acting or
Twilight,
anything
Lewis.
else.
I just don't like Kristen Stewart.
Twilight sucks.
I
I don't
don't
like
know.
Kristen
Some
Stewart
of it was good.
Name
All
one.
right. Robert Pattinson's acting was second to none.
Oh God, give me a break.
That chick Alice was super hot, and I thought her acting was good.
Oh God.
So there is some good.
There is nothing good about it.
Yes, Submonkey. It is a complete teenager story,
and it's crap. Right, and it was crap too.
And by the way, Submonkey, it was good to see you. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a good while.
Yeah.
And we're bringing back the Star Wars show tomorrow night. So yeah.
I'm still mad at you to say you appreciate Twilight. That is just a slap in the face.
The problem. The problem that I have with
the
Tom Holland thing, I thought he did good as Spider-Man. Okay,
no, he didn't.
I've liked all the Spider-Man, but the problem I have with the whole Tom Holland thing is they decided to make the movie and make him Drake. No, sorry, he doesn't work. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Freaking Tom Holland, when they tried to turn my beloved Spider-Man into Iron Boy or Iron Man Jr., that's when I turned on.
No,
it was that moment. No. When have you ever known in all the years that Spider-Man's been around, he'd be taking orders from people,
or he's became somebody's sidekick? He's never been somebody's sidekick.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing about this particular situation that everyone are forgetting the issue, and that is they made him a sidekick to the Avengers.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's what the MCU does.
But yeah,
they take all these Fox and Sony Marvel legends that have been built up in the 2000s and 90s and before that are stars, and then they bury them.
And also another thing. That's why No Way Home. That's why No Way Home is good. Because now we're skirting around, removing all the Avengers crap. And we're getting into the actual meat and potatoes, which is the spectacular Spider-Man that I've been wanting since day one. That's why. Yeah. That's why. But I agree. Tom Holland sucks. I still hold it out.
They're making another Batman movie, and you already know who the top villain's going to be.
It should not be the Joker. That's the problem.
Okay, here we go. That's the problem.
Okay. Yes, that is the problem.
Do you realize? No. Do you realize that Matt Reeves is using the same villains?
Joker, you are too funny. You are too funny. Sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Mary Poppins Part 2. That's funny. Continue your rant, sir.
Matt Reeves is using the same villains as Tim Burton.
Yes. I saw that from the very beginning. But sir,
this is actually true.
What?
Destroying our American superhero movie.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. If I hear any Batfleck fans come out of here, you're banned.
Why?
Because I'm sick of it.
But you like Daredevil.
Yeah, but just Matt Murdock isn't Bruce Wayne, okay?
I liked Daredevil too. I thought Daredevil was a hoot. I had fun.
Daredevil was freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, Daredevil.
Right? And all these haters want to hate on it. Hate for no reason.
You really gonna use that now?
Yeah, I did it. I just did it. All right. Sure. And
I can't say anything.
Ben Affleck was not a good Batman. Period.
I can't say anything one way or the other because I have not seen him as Batman. So I can't say whether I like him or I hate him because I, need to see the movie before I can have an opinion. You know what I mean? So
it took me. I'll say this. I hated him.
Monkey did okay.
I hated him. I really did hate him as Daredevil for the longest time. And I'm sorry that I did.
It's like why hate on him? What did he do so bad?
It was awful. It was just. I did not see the director's cut. That's the thing. I just saw
Oh yeah.
because I only saw the original, and that sucked. And
I
that's why.
loved the story when he was a kid and then his dad dying. I loved freaking Michael Clark Duncan as Wilson Fisk.
Oh my
I
god!
freaking
I was like, they should have. I was hurting because I was like, man, this man was perfect. Don't get me wrong. I love Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, but he ain't holding a candle to Michael Clark Duncan. I'm sorry.
Heck no, dude.
He had the philanthropy down. He had the sarcasm down. And
Michael Clark Duncan is
and Jennifer Garner made Elektra look better than she ever has.
Yes.
Let's face it, Elektra outside of that movie was trash.
Michael Clark Duncan is another
look at the Netflix series. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. You beat me up. All right. You sleepy. You sleepy.
Michael Clark Duncan is another actor that I have liked him in everything that he's done.
And I'm so sad that he's passed away.
I blame Omarosa. I blame Omarosa. That's what I'm gonna say. That's who I blame.
Nerd out over it, yeah. Oh, so for the Star Wars stream tomorrow, we're gonna do our fan casting. And then I'm going to finish up the Sith series the week following we're gonna do the Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
So Palpatine and pretty much the movies. So if you've seen the movies, yeah.
And yes, Joker, I said that earlier. Tom Holland sucks as Nathan Drake.
I laughed, but I'm sorry. That was I laughed so hard how bad it was. It was so funny.
I mean, when I saw the preview to that where he was playing Nathan Drake, me and my daughter were in the movie theater, and I said, seriously, they're having him play Nathan Drake.
But he's Spider-Man.
So?
Marvel multiverse. All multiverses are trash. That's what that's what I think about multiverses.
Yeah, I agree.
Not all.
All multiverses. Look at the Dragon Ball Z one they had. How many damn trunks is you gonna have running around? 56,000? Jesus Christ.
A lot.
Yeah, but multiverses are
not all multiverses are trash. Not all of them.
Yeah, they are.
I just think they use it too much for an excuse.
Exactly. That's it.
That's
just retcon something if you want to retcon something. Stop using the multiverse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they run out of quote unquote ideas, we'll just throw a multiverse in there and go with it.
Yeah.
That's
the only good thing that the multiverse did was save Titans. That's it. If you watch Supergirl, then you'll understand that the Titans show is its own universe.
Yeah.
It's its own universe.
They even got rid of that one too.
You can't compare it to the comics because it's its own thing.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's safe from criticism.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it's just getting tiring. I think what the problem is, it's getting so tiring that no matter which side you're on, whether you're Marvel or DC or whatever, they want to throw it in there. There's always a multiverse. Come on, people. I mean, let's not whip a dead horse. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
It's already dead. It's already dead, like Old Yellow.
Exactly.
But for me, all I want, like I said, here's the biggest situation that I have with DC as a whole. Is that they have grabbed Batman like Chase Meridian and Batman Forever so much that they're not focusing on other villains. Finally, they got certain villains certain heroes now doing something. Blue Beetle, I can't wait for that. There's other villains.
I still don't know what the hell that is.
Blue Beetle? Oh, so he's a Latino superhero. So he is a human named Jeremy Reyes, and he was a regular human. And somewhere, the Beetle, a shooting star / the Beetle, got into him and encoded in him, and he became a world-renowned superhero. He doesn't control the Beetle. It sometimes work on his own, but he has. Yeah, you continue, Christine.
That'll get over as well as Shang-Chi did.
Oh no, it's gonna be good.
Sorry, Nate.
Yeah, but it's not going to get over.
When you said he doesn't control the Beetle, the Beetle actually controls him. It's whenever the Beetle wants to come out is when he becomes the Blue Beetle.
Yeah. That's
why can't Hollywood cast true Americans? Because a lot of true Americans ain't that great at playing roles. That's just facts.
No. Do not disrespect. No.
Let's look at the American actors that have played Batman compared to the British actors. The British actors kicked the Americans' ass. It's just
okay. First of all, outside
Ben
of
Affleck doesn't touch Pattinson.
First of all, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say Michael Keaton. Outside of
I liked Michael Keaton,
and that's pretty much the only one who did Batman right.
Only one.
I'm a huge Keaton fan, and Michael Keaton Batman was my favorite until Pattinson.
I do have
to prove something.
But all I gotta say is one thing, Josh.
George Clooney was the absolute worst Batman. That man, I cannot believe he ever got that part. George
Listen
Clooney
to me.
It's Batman.
Listen to me. I have one word for you, Christine.
What?
Bad credit card. That is all I have.
Nate gets all hyped up about
shit
that doesn't even matter. He gets mad at Titans because they got Batman villains, even though they're the best villains.
But that's
comic on the planet.
No. Sir.
Batman villains are the best.
Sir.
All of them.
No, not all. Really? Condiment King? Do you really want to go there? Condiment King.
Joker, can I switch?
Toyman over Thanos any day of the week, buddy.
You have Affleck.
I thought Toyman what's his face villain? Was the Superman villain?
I thought he was a Gotham villain. You're bitching about him.
Joker, I'm going to switch.
Toyman is not a Gotham villain. He's a Superman villain.
I think Keaton and then Affleck, Joker, because you have Affleck and Keaton. I'm going to go Keaton and Affleck on that one.
And then another thing is, first of all, you're really going to think Clock King is better? Clock King.
Clock King was hilarious.
Killer Croc.
We will get more into this on our Batman show.
I will. I swear to you, I will die. I will fight you.
I definitely got to watch that one. I got
the Dragon Ball Z multiverse is yes. See,
I will fight you, sir. I will fight you.
Bring it.
That's another one I've never seen is Dragon Ball. I've never seen it, so I don't have.
Okay, Dragon Ball. Yes.
You got to see the Batman before you have a rating of Batmans.
Okay. First of all, Dragon Ball. Watch Dragon Ball first, Christine. Then Dragon Ball Z. Then if you want to watch
canon.
Yeah, if you want to watch GT, even though it's not canon.
It.
But don't watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. That one's trash. And then
Dragon Ball Super replaced Dragon Ball GT.
Okay, you guys just want to, text me a whole list in the order that I can watch.
We'll text you the list. We can't tell you.
I feel like if we text you the list, you're gonna be like,
Oh yeah. Who do you guys think is gonna play Kraven the Hunter?
Gerard Butler.
That's not a bad shout. Just because I like Gerard Butler.
He needs a hit. I said
names Affleck Keaton.
I want Gerard. I've been campaigning for Gerard Butler for Kraven the Hunter for like the longest time.
Who's Kraven the Hunter?
Oh,
he was in Spider-Man. He was kind of like this hunter from like Africa in the jungle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You watched the Spider-Man the animated series, right?
Me?
Yeah.
The 90s cartoon show?
Yeah.
I think off and on. I watched it sometimes. Yeah. I don't remember it all, word for word or whatever. But I know I've watched it.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a bunch of Monkey. They got that Batgirl movie coming out this year, and then they got the.
I do like Jeffrey Wright. I did like Jeffrey Wright as commissioner, as the Commissioner Gordon. He played.
Jeffrey Wright was so amazing. Even my wife was like, "They got a black guy as Gordon." I'm like, "Look at the character. Look at his dialogue. Look at the character and compare. And what is the standard for all Batman? Batman the animated series from the 90s. That is the standard." All right. So compare it to Gordon from the animated series, and it's almost identical.
Spot on.
Jeffrey Wright is amazing as a Gordon. Probably the best Gordon that I've seen.
Okay, I'm telling my age, but, we're talking about the best Batman. To me, and this is I know it was cheesy, and it was way back when, but the original Batman series for TV, I liked him as Batman.
Wait, which one? The Adam West one?
Adam West.
Yeah, she's
yes.
talking about
Oh,
her and Ravage like the Adam West one. We'll let them have it. All right.
Batman is lame. That one's lame.
Normally, I would totally dunk and trash on that series because I thought it was garbage. But two of my closest friends like that, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm not doing that.
I liked it because it was fun. I had a lot of fun. They didn't take themselves seriously. They went in, they made the show to have fun, and that's what I liked about it.
First of all,
if he had a different origin story, Christine, I would totally agree with you.
I agree. But I will say this.
But when your parents die and is your entire motivation for existence, I don't think you should be having fun.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But like I said, I just went in to have the show was fun. I had fun watching it. They didn't take themselves seriously. And I think that's why I liked it so much.
Also,
is it Oscar worthy or, up with any of the other Batmans? By all means, no. I just liked it because it was fun. I had fun watching it. That's why I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm in that age group that, there was a time when you could actually watch TV and just have fun. There were no agendas. There was no agendas. There was none of this woke stuff. There was none. It was just a show where you could go in and just have fun watching it.
Well, I can't complain because, my mom loves Wonder Woman to death, so I will.
Oh, me too.
So
the casting director for Batman the Animated Series was actually a huge fan of the original Adam West show. So,
really?
Thank you, Lewis, for that. I do appreciate that.
What was her name? Andrea Romano? Yeah.
Wait, Andrea Romano. Wait, I heard that name before.
She was the casting director for Batman the Animated Series.
Wait, wasn't she? Dang it, I know I heard that name before. God.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt for just a second. We're talking Batman, okay? Now,
Batman.
I want to know everybody's opinion. In everybody's opinion, who was the best Catwoman?
Damn,
that stumped you. That stumped you.
Zoe Kravitz.
Really? You really could go rich?
I thought Anne Hathaway did a great job.
If I had to choose, I'm sorry. It's a tie right now. It really is a tie because on one hand, I do like Michelle Pfeiffer, and she played that.
Oh yeah.
But then on the other hand, I do like Eartha Kitt because she made her own.
See, and that's where I was going towards that one. Eartha Kitt. I mean, she is the essential Catwoman.
Well, she was first, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and she did not make that character so damn sympathetic. Catwoman is not a good guy; she's a villain. She should never be sympathetic, and that's why I don't put Michelle Pfeiffer at the top of the list. Because you thought that Michelle Pfeiffer's just whacked out and crazy.
Yeah,
she's not the Joker. She's not whacked out and crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, think about it for this perspective. She fell out of a building. Of course, you'd be crazy.
The funny thing is,
falling out of a building doesn't make you crazy.
Everybody makes fun of me because I actually like the movie Catwoman with Halle Berry. I like that movie. I know a lot of people laugh at me and make fun of me, but I actually liked it. I'm probably one of the only people in the world that liked that movie, but I did.
Make that too.
And you are right.
Make that
because I did. I liked Halle Berry as Catwoman. I like that movie.
Once I learned that Halle Berry was not Selena Kyle, it's fine. Then you call it whatever you call that movie, whatever you want. It's not Selena Kyle.
Yeah. Like I said, again, I had fun watching the movie. That's why I watch a lot of movies because I want to have fun in the movie. I don't want all the politics. I don't want all the woke bullshit. I don't want, well, this person is a woman, so we got to make him a man, or this man is this person's a man, we got to make him. I want to go into a movie where for 2 hours later, I can forget the world. I can forget the world.
When that movie came out, they didn't say it, but they were trying to push it like Halle Berry is playing Selena Kyle.
They did.
So,
they totally did. They did.
Yeah. So a lot of us didn't like it because of that. But it goes back to what we were talking about a little bit ago with the Titan stuff. her playing a character other than Selena Kyle makes it a different universe,
and I'm okay with that.
Or you can get away with anything.
Yeah. even though when they got away with it, it still sucked.
Josh, somebody's asking you if you saw Moon Knight and what did you think of it?
Not yet, and I want to. I want it to do very well because after the past several jobs that Oscar Isaacs has had, I want him to have a hit.
I like him in Dune. He did great in Dune.
Everything he's done since Star Wars has been mostly trash.
But he did great in Dune.
Oh, yes, Dune was awesome. Yeah. All right, but Apocalypse, crap.
Oh, don't get me started on that one.
The sequel trilogy, crap. All right, and Oscar Isaacs looks like he'd be an awesome actor. I just want him to get some hits. Listen, I want him to get that one show that puts him over the top. I know he's got potential.
I liked Ric Flair as a wrestler, but I never heard that he slept with Halle Berry. That is
totally untrue. That is a lie.
That is bull crap.
That is total bull crap.
That's just what he put there.
Yep, Garguts, you know it's bull crap.
He's
Ric Flair running his mouth. If I actually believed Ric Flair on anything, I'd be the biggest idiot walking God's green earth.
Everybody
Ric Flair is
would.
nothing but hot garbage.
Yeah.
But he's Ric Flair.
I can't stand Ric Flair. Ric Flair. He's nothing. The only thing he's good for is putting people over.
And selling.
Ric Flair's trash.
If you had to choose between Hogan, and
brother in a heartbeat.
Dang. You hate him.
Who?
I don't like either one of them. But I would pick Hogan before Flair.
Okay, I salute you for that.
At least Hogan made wrestling cool. Ric Flair made wrestling want to go to sleep.
That's true.
I was confused.
Now I feel like odd man out because I liked Ric Flair.
A lot of people like Ric Flair.
Of course,
I'm one of the few that doesn't like Ric Flair.
I like Hacksaw Jim Duggan too.
Oh, that's my guy.
Amazing. The Patriot with the 2x4 and the American flag. He always goes, ho! Yeah, freaking.
Every time I think of that,
Duggan was amazing.
Actually, you know the funny thing is, every time I thought of that, I thought he was the reason he made Thundercats.
So did I when I was a kid. Jim Duggan, I met at a WCW house show here in Tampa in '98. Jim Duggan's such a nice human being, nice guy. He had a cool gimmick, especially if you're patriotic. And Jim Duggan had them freaking football moves too. He'd do the 3-point stance and all that. He had a cool move set. He was over with the crowd no matter where he was at.
I would like this. I want to know his backstory. I really do.
Hey, Hassan, welcome back, sweetie. I saw that you said you were back. We were just
Batman in the 30s movies were really boring.
They were.
Facts, Garguts, facts.
Yeah, like I said,
I like your Green Lantern logo. That is awesome. Yeah, who came up with the idea?
Yeah, like I said, I watch.
You're really gonna do that? You're really gonna do that to me?
I watch movies because I have fun.
It was all Nate's idea.
That's why a lot of the movies that I like, a lot of other people don't, because I don't go into movies saying, "Oh, this person started it or that person started it, so it must be bad." Or I do it because I have fun. I watch a movie because I have fun with it. That's what I want in entertainment. I want a movie that I can go in and sit down for 2.5 hours and completely block out the rest of the world. I don't need all the other world's BS in my movie.
You pretty much want to escape. The world that you're in.
Exactly.
That's what movies supposed to be. But the problem is that they're putting wokeness into your movies. You don't want that. Goodies.
I'm sorry, but freaking Ric Flair is nothing compared to John Cena.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. We opened that
right there, John Cena.
But you know who's better than John Cena?
Who?
Andre
Cameron Grimes.
Andre the
Giant.
Giant.
Grimes is pretty good, dude.
To the boo.
Oh,
that
who
dude
was?
So redneck is ridiculous.
There was another wrestler that he was an old time. Roddy Piper.
Great.
Oh yeah, Piper is great.
Yeah, I like Roddy Piper too. See, I know a little bit about wrestling, but you notice they're all the old people. I don't know these new generation.
We understand, but we talk about the dinosaurs too. So it's all
we do.
Hey,
we talk about the legends, the Hall of Famers as well. So yeah.
We
How
still
are all you awesome people doing? We're doing great. We talked about a little bit of everything. We announced that they have came out on Twitter, Blue Checkmark Official, saying that they're going to be doing a sequel to the Batman with Robert Pattinson. So that whole crew.
Of course.
And the way they teased it, we're gonna have a Joker.
Oh.
I want to see Cameron Monaghan. I probably won't get that, but that would be so cool to see.
Oh gosh.
Cameron Monaghan is the greatest Joker in history, in my opinion.
Let's not go crazy here.
Dude is so good.
Let's not go crazy here. We all know who's the best Joker. Let's not go crazy here.
Cameron Monaghan made Gotham watchable.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But we all know who's the best Joker. Let's not be disrespectful.
Okay, who is in your opinion, who was the best Joker in any movie?
No, I'm talking.
If you take out Gotham, I would have to say, for me, it's a 1A, 1B between Nicholson and Ledger.
I thought Heath Ledger. My opinion, Heath Ledger was the best.
I'm
Joker.
sorry. I have to roll with not Heath Ledger, but Jack Nicholson for this particular line right now. You sold me out for a woman. A woman.
Yeah, I mean Nicholson was good. Nicholson and I liked Nicholson until I still like Nicholson. Don't get me wrong, but I thought Heath. Heath Ledger since his portrayal in that movie. I've been a Heath Ledger fan as far as Joker goes.
Like I said, they're both top, but it was a different type of Joker.
Yeah.
Exactly. Heath Ledger's Joker didn't have a backstory.
Yeah.
So that in itself, you got a different type of character.
Yeah.
All right. Jack Nicholson, I liked overall a little more better because you did have a backstory, and I want a backstory.
And honestly,
in my villains.
And
some of the best Joker, like if you read the comic book, some of the best Jokers, like storylines were when you don't know his backstory.
And with me, Nicholson. He made I won't say more likable, but almost more approachable. Made a more approachable Joker than Ledger did.
I agree.
It's more, yeah.
No, Nicholson set the bar.
He did. He set the bar, and I don't think I don't think Ledger perfected it. He just made it his. He just made it his own. He just made his own Joker his own.
There really has never been a bad Joker.
Even in animation, you're right. Yeah.
It's never really been a bad one. Leto had his own take, and it was different than everybody else's.
Still trash, though.
So in that, you can't compare it.
Yeah, I can. It's still trash, though.
I don't know. I think that everybody that's played the Joker has kind of bought their own twist on the character. You know what I mean? They brought, just like Batman, people that play Batman, everybody's kind of brought their own twist to it. It's kind of the same character, but each person brought a little bit something different to the character, which is what Joker did too. And you could go back to Catwoman too. Everybody brought their own little twist.
I still remember the when she had the purple cat suit with the cape.
Are you talking about Joaquin Phoenix? Goonies? Yeah, he was good. I
never saw that one. Was that one any good? The 2019 one?
Actually, yes, it was. It was very good. Especially Robert De Niro was in there. He played.
Oh, when he's on, and Robert De Niro's like playing like a Johnny Carson type late night talk show, and freaking Joaquin Phoenix just remembers how bad that he got bullied by Robert De Niro's character. And then he freaking blows his head off in the middle of the freaking Tonight Show. Yeah, it was great.
How about another joke, Murray?
I'll have to. That's another one I'll have to check out. I'll have to add that on my list because
the crazy. I agree. Garguts. Mark Hamill for the win.
Well, I don't compare animation to live action.
You should.
You can't because.
You should. Why not?
Yeah.
Because in animation they can do things that they can't do in live action.
But you can do the same. But you can do the same. But it could also do the same thing as acting. You can still have a bad.
No, you can't do the same thing because
yes, it is. If you have a bad actor,
you have more rules in live action than you do in freaking.
It's pretty much like the heel and face type of deal.
But Nate, Josh is
yeah,
right,
you can't
though.
compare the two.
Actually, yes, you can because they're different, but they are essential.
See,
yeah, but you can't if you're not playing with the same set of rules, you can't compare the two. It's not fair.
Yes, you can.
Nate, I have to agree with Josh
because
you can get away with a lot more in animation than you can in live action.
Oh, you can get away with so much more in animation.
I can agree with Josh, but then again, Josh, I can see Nate's point too. So
here
I am stuck in the middle.
He wants to say you can compare the two because it's the same thing, and it's not.
It is the same. Close. But it is
you cannot compare two people who have different sets of rules.
Yes, you can.
It's unfair.
Because you can't have one without the other, Josh.
Yeah, but you still can't compare the job because they have to follow different sets of rules.
But there's certain
That's literally like saying so-and-so didn't beat so-and-so in a fight, and one person has 2 pairs of brass knucks.
No. But you could. But I'll give you an example. See, like a hero. There's 3 types of heroes. I mean, there's three things: heroes and villains, and then there's the middle, like the anti-hero. It's pretty much in the same point. The villain is you still do hero things, but you go outside of, but you go to the norm. You dive deep into the realm of villain, but you're still in the hero part. That's pretty much what voice acting is. It's pretty much you gotta portray the emotion part of the acting, but you gotta put the voice in. You got to put the voice in to portray that emotion. That's pretty much what. That's pretty much what.
But you're not what they can do in that. You can cover up through animation, like the facial features.
So of course, but sometimes they even use some of their features to portray the voice actor. For example,
I'm sorry, I was just going to say I've heard a lot of the stars that do the voice acting actually say they would rather do live action than voice acting because voice acting is a lot harder to do.
Tough.
That's what I've
Even
heard.
Mark Hamill said that. So yeah.
And another thing too, and here's another thing about this as well. I'll give you a brief example. There's have you watched this movie, Secret of Nim?
No, I've never seen that movie.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Okay, so
I think Saint has, but
so this is the voice actor who played can't remember the lady name, but the voice actor who played the mouse, she had portrayed there were a few times where her emotions did not fell flat, and she had to use her like expressions, like use like hand gestures and all that type of stuff behind the scenes so she could feel the emotion in that stand.
Guys, I'll be right back.
And even Beauty and the Beast, there are certain moments where they use their expression. They use like physical gestures to make their feelings well known. Acting is in the same ballpark because acting gives more of a reach because it shows you the physical. It shows you both physical and the emotional part. There are certain actors who cannot do that. Kristen Stewart, who shot me, but there are people who have that type of emotion as well. All by myself.
No, you're not. I need to answer these questions because I'm falling behind in the chat again.
Oh.
I didn't know I was going to get this busy today. Also, what do you think about people talking shit about Batman for not destroying criminals? He only beats them up, puts them back in jail.
That's pretty much what Batman does. What do you
think? Batman is a one-man glorified cop. All right? That's what he's been. He's supposed to put them. He didn't put him in jail.
Actually, he's a cop. He's a glorified detective. There's a difference.
Yes, detective is a cop.
I know.
So,
there's
nothing wrong with what he does. And when he dropped the Joker in Batman '89 off a ledge, he wouldn't put him back in jail then, now was he? It's not like Batman doesn't kill people.
Yeah, Katie Sackhoff. Yeah, that's who you were referring to, Garguts.
People people who like hate on the whole Batman thing, or Batman doesn't kill people, or freaking people with no value to human life.
Josh, you really don't understand why they don't want it. They're doing the AEW route. You really don't see it.
Oh, Batman doesn't kill people. Well, why not?
No, they're doing the AEW route. They want him to be a villain.
Oh, that's not offense. You like who you want.
Yeah,
the debate that we were having was, as far as the best animated, Mark Hamill definitely hands down without a shadow of a doubt.
First,
whether it's animated or whether it's video game, freaking Mark Hamill is the GOAT. Outside of live action, Mark Hamill's the GOAT for Joker.
Hey, don't disrespect Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker's trash.
Okay, first of all, I'm not saying you're not wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're not wrong, but I'm saying do not disrespect.
Sorry.
If it wasn't for that, we would not have. If it wasn't for his flops in acting, we would not have him as the greatest voice actor of all time.
Sorry, guys, had to get off
Okay,
this. I just had somebody knock on my front door trying to sell me solar screens, and I already have solar screens on my house.
I'd want Mark to play an older Joker in a live action. Not going to happen.
Okay.
Unless if they do something, unless if they go like Batman Beyond type vibe.
If they go Book of Boba Fett towards the end of the season, the way they made Mark Hamill look, they might get away with it there. Because that dude's face is looking wacky as fuck.
Guys, this is just a joke when I'm going to say this, but did anybody ever think Johnny Depp is Batman? Joke.
To be honest, if I gotta be brutally honest, you know who Johnny Depp who would play perfect as?
Who?
What's that dude's name? Not Mad Hatter. No, God no. Damn. Oh my
Riddler?
God.
That's probably what they would cast him as.
Riddler?
No, not Mad Hatter though. I would not put.
They would put him as Mad Hatter if they were to put him in the Batman.
No, there's another villain. I just can't remember his name right now. Just let me think.
But with all of Depp's work, that's probably what they would cast him as.
I would not do that then. Then they're stupid. We don't need that. We already saw how terrible it was in Alice in Wonderland. We don't need another one.
I'm sorry, but I don't think anybody out there could have done much worse as Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. I'm sorry. No.
Yes, there is.
Who?
Depp as Riddler. Why you say that?
Because
Lewis did me dirty. Like Depp as
oh my
Riddler.
God, you guys are reading down the chat again.
Not my fault, you're slow.
Katie Sackhoff was a rare case.
Yes.
That's not the standard, and that's not your average freaking actor.
hey, I like Katie.
But you had what's his face? You had what's that dude's name? Shoot. Damn it! It's gonna come to me.
I mean, everybody has to.
Yeah, you had Corey Burton as Cad Bane.
Okay.
It wasn't.
You have to agree.
Yeah, but that was mostly CGI.
Mr. Freeze was horrible. And anybody.
Yeah, and if you want to do that, let's cast Kevin Conroy as a live action Batman. See how that works out for you.
No.
We had that already in Crisis on Infinite Earths. We already had that in Crisis on Infinite Earths, Josh.
Yes, they did. He was old, but they did.
So.
Oh, that doesn't count.
It does count.
It does count because he played it.
What show are you talking about?
Crisis on Infinite Earths had Conway that played an old.
Was that the Arrowverse crap?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My point.
Yeah, but they did have him playing it. Like I said, he was really old.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it because.
It was bad.
Once Batwoman came out, I checked out of anything CW. Period.
It was dude. It was bad.
It was. Nate's right. It was.
Goonies is right with this comment. It's a crime we didn't get Willem Dafoe Joker.
Oh, that would have been
His
awesome.
would have been the best. Oh hell yeah!
I'm glad. Yeah. I'm happy that he did Green Goblin though. So that's my win.
Yeah, he did really good as a Green Goblin. He rocked.
Oh, he's amazing Green Goblin, but I'm not gonna use that as replacement for not getting a Joker. And it's
I
not the end of the road. we could still get a freaking Willem Dafoe Joker. Just
No.
because the guy voiced Joker and at the end of the Batman movie doesn't mean that's the same guy we're going to get for the sequel.
All I'm saying is this: we don't need the Joker. We need new villains like a Mr. Freeze. Like
That's not a new villain.
Oh, that's not a
Yes,
new
it is.
villain. No, it's not.
Arnold
Yes, it
really
is.
played him.
Okay,
It's the same
how about
villain
Clock
as
King?
the
How about
original.
that? Like a Clock King or a Firefly or something. Dang.
That's new.
Jesus.
I mean, if you wanted to go
Bite
down
my
that
head
line,
off.
if you wanted to go down that line, he's not new, but you could even do a Riddler. He's
No.
not new. I know Jim
We
Carrey
just-
played
they
it.
just
in
We
did
just had
movies,
one.
but-
Yeah, we
They
just
did
had one.
Riddler.
Yeah, it was in the Batman.
Oh, it was. See, I haven't seen that yet, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Who played him?
Paul
I
Dano.
forget his name, but he was really
Paul
good
Dano.
because he acted like, basically in the first half of the movie, he acted like the Zodiac killer, right? So he was all serious. So it was like, how do you take it? But towards the second half of the movie, he actually starts acting like actual Riddler. He was actually very good.
See, I don't know. I kind of turned against Riddler since that whole Jim Carrey thing. I thought that
No,
was
it's nothing
horrible.
like Jim Carrey.
That-
He acts like Riddler from the animated series. Like he actually did a very good job as Riddler.
Okay, yeah, like I said,
Because Riddler's kind of whacked out too.
Louis, you
Riddler-
applaud for that. I give you that one. I applaud you for that one. That was a good one. I applaud. That was a good one, Louis. I applaud you for that one.
They
Proud
didn't do
of
it with Ahsoka Garguts because freaking what's her name? Rosario Dawson wasn't the voiceover for Ahsoka.
Was it Ashley Johnson? Was that one?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Bo-Katan was a very rare case though. Let's see how many voiceover actors can
And her
actually-
name is Katie Sackhoff.
I want to know what that was.
I don't know if the WB will ever make a Green Arrow game.
Listen, I still waited for a Superman game.
Oh, you and your Superman, Nate.
God,
Listen,
you keep-
listen. I am tired.
Listen.
Exactly. Batman. We have seen so many Batman Arkham crap. We need variety.
Batman's
We need
better.
something. For gosh sake.
Yeah, give me something. Don't give me trash.
Is it Arkham? Is it the Bat Car trash?
Anything I would pick the Bat credit card over anything Metropolis any day of the week.
First of all, sir.
No,
So
you
you take
talk
so
about
no,
Johnny
no,
Depp.
no. Hold on.
I want to see Johnny Depp as either Commissioner Gordon or a freaking Alfred. That'd be great.
I don't know.
I was thinking,
Maybe Alfred, but not Commissioner Gordon. No. Alfred.
Or what about Harvey Dent?
no.
No.
Two-Face? Hell yeah.
No. I don't think that
You
would.
gotta just be hating.
No, they did. Yeah, they did, but that was long. That was a long time ago, and
The
it was
only
trash.
thing I would be afraid of that is if they did cast him like that, he would come in and want to do the character like
Clayface.
Jack Sparrow.
That's the one I want. Johnny Depp for Clayface.
Oh,
He
God.
would
Man,
come in wanting to
such
play
a
the character
crap
like
character.
Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp for Clayface.
Clayface is such garbage.
But think about it from this perspective. Remember, he loves to do all those like face. He does like to do all that face thing. Always do those face adjustments and stuff. What better way to have a person to do that than have Johnny Depp?
Okay, Saint just said Johnny Depp would be good as Dr. Hugo Strange.
Yes,
Yes.
that was my second choice.
Yeah.
But I'm picking him as Clayface. That's my pick.
Clayface, I can see him doing Clayface.
Nate does not
too.
need a Joker because he is a Joker.
I applaud you for that one. Thank you.
Yeah.
They've made tons of Superman games. It's just not been good enough in Nate's eyes.
No. We had like 1,600 Batman games, and
Yeah,
we only
Saint
have
said-
2 Superman games.
Saint said Clayface won.
Yeah, Clayface. Not the second.
Here's the facts, and people can't twist it. Batman is a draw. Superman isn't.
Oh,
So they
first
go
of
to
all,
Batman because he's a
you
bigger
know
draw.
why Superman isn't a draw?
I shoot.
Because of all the recent crap that he had dealt with. The last
No, because honestly, Nate,
No,
I
it's
think
because
it-
Superman isn't
everybody's
relatable.
tired of him. Everybody's tired of him. They've made way too many movies about him. They've made too many TV shows. And
Oh my God.
people are they're kind of tired of him.
But it's the same way with Batman.
Well,
many
yeah, I mean, you're right.
But Batman's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you both are right on that. But like I said, I can see both sides. They're just making way too many TV series and books and comics and movies.
I see more Batman comic books in my area. I saw comic books, Batman comic books, than Superman comic books.
Yeah, because Batman.
Superman has been old. Superman, yes, I understand. Superman.
There are plenty of superheroes that Nate likes that are way better than Superman. Trust me.
I agree.
And his avatar right now is a big one.
And he deserves. And this
Green
is why.
Lantern is cool, and Superman sucks.
But here's the thing.
I wouldn't go that far, Josh.
Did you watch? Okay, I know Josh is still recently watching the show. But Christine, have you watched the Justice League? Have you watched the Justice League animated series?
Yes, I have. I like.
Okay.
I have watched Young Justice too, but yes, I have. I like.
Okay, so I understand Josh's standpoint. He doesn't like Tmnt on a type of junk. I understand it. And I respect it. But the main reason why Superman is that important because he fits everything else. He's the main piece. He is the main vocal point for Justice League. You can't have Justice League without Superman. It doesn't work.
I agree with that. No, you're absolutely right.
If you give me a Henry Cavill Superman Man of Steel 2, I could do that.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you. And also, thank you, Goonies. Go back to that one. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Black Adam is going to be cool. Well, it's got The Rock, but it's still going to be cool.
Yeah, Black Adam, yeah.
And Black Adam is not a Superman villain. So them wanting to rival him with Superman is stupid. Black Adam is a Shazam or the original Captain Marvel.
You know what? You were just talking about Shazam, and Saint had me watch Shazam for the first time the other day. I love that movie. That is a
good
it's
gonna be cool, Sub Monkey.
Huh?
I was just replying to Sub Monkey. He said the Black Adam movie with Dwayne Johnson is gonna be cool.
Listen, I said this once, and I'll say it again. When you're making The Rock one of the most likable people a villain, this is going to change not only his trajectory, but the future for DC to come. And they're
gonna crap on this.
I'm just not a Rock fan. I'm not a Dwayne Johnson.
They're gonna crap on it for that very reason that Nate said.
I don't think he could act his way out of a wet paper sack. I really don't. I'm not.
Can he act? Yes. Can he be a bad guy? No.
We shall see. We shall see.
He smiles too much, and he's too likable.
We shall see. We don't know yet.
Okay.
Yes,
because
Louis,
I saw a Red Notice about 2 weeks ago. That dude tried to do the shock turn where he was a bad guy. That was the fakest crap I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, Con, you're absolutely right. Batista as Bane, that one would be good right there.
Yeah, get him out of damn Guardians of the Galaxy. Jesus.
Actually, Bane would be a perfect choice. Or Lobo. Bane or Lobo. That's my team.
Who's Lobo?
Yeah.
You don't know Lobo? Oh.
I don't even pay attention to very many comic books, and I know Lobo.
Oh, Josh. Oh.
Well, you guys know about Blue Beetle too. Man. I don't even know what the hell that was. I thought that was a tick.
Oh, Josh.
No, Blue Beetle. Yeah, Blue Beetle's awesome too.
I'm just gonna say, like I said, for me,
Josh never heard of
after or Lobo.
Number 2, Ted Ford.
Hold on a second. What was that?
Beetle number 2, Ted Ford.
Saint said Blue Beetle number 2, Ted Ford.
What's that?
Lobo's invincible. It's like, who's Max Rebo? I hear them talking about him in the streams too.
Now that I don't know. I don't know who that is either. Are one of you guys outside and the wind's blowing?
That ain't me.
Josh?
No, I'm inside on this one.
I hope that's not me because I'm not outside either. You guys can't hear that?
I hope.
Man, we having some fun debates today. It's great.
Yeah, we have. Well, it's funny because we started with football and then we went off on a tangent for something else, and then we went off something else. Now we're on comic books and movies, and we've just been all over the place today.
All I know is this: I want my Green Lantern. I want my John Stewart. I need this.
Yeah, because I don't know who Jon Stewart is other than the late night guy.
You
So
not that
I
really?
need to be educated.
No, do not disrespect.
I need to be educated.
Do
I'm
not
like,
be
why do you guys
disrespectful.
want Jon Stewart as Green Lantern?
Not
Okay.
that
I've seen
type
some
of John
pretty messed
Stewart.
up actors.
Josh, I know you
playing
said
roles.
not to go to the bottom, but I need to read this out loud since he's sitting in the living room with me. Khan said we need Saint as Superman.
Wait, which Superman? What do you mean,
Dude,
like the
freaking
scientist? You mean
Saint
like
Ra-
Kal-El's father or something? I
Saint
don't know.
Ravage as Superman would be like the Incredibles version. I
Yes,
don't want to do that shit anymore.
yes, exactly. But Nate said, Daddy Nate said that you could be Kal-El's father.
I know who they should recast. All
True.
right. If you're gonna have Black Adam, The Rock, then we need my boy Peacemaker.
But why? You don't like John
Yeah.
Cena?
I love John Cena.
So then,
No, Josh can't stand John Cena. He can't stand him.
Who?
why?
Who? Josh says who?
I love John Cena,
I know you do. I was messing with you.
and I want to see John Cena whoop the Rock's ass again.
It is phasing.
Khan said you'd be perfect as the Riddler.
This guy.
I could totally see that. I
Yeah.
could totally see that.
Toy Man.
Josh, Batman, Nate, Joker.
Oh boy, if I get that laugh, Dad,
Yes.
it's gonna be. I'm going with Hamill laugh. That's it. I'm gonna be laughing like a crazy person.
You know what the original now?
Oh, he says I could be Catwoman. No, sorry, I ain't got the body to be Catwoman. Catwoman's got to have that banging body, and I'm out on that one. Sorry.
Christine would be Wildcat.
And I would never.
Christine would be Wildcat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also.
Yeah, and I would never be in a movie with Catwoman.
I'm actually.
Period.
Because he doesn't like Catwoman.
Season 3 already.
I despise Catwoman as a
Wait,
character.
you watch Massacre of Phantasm, Josh?
Yes, that was good.
Okay.
Season 5.
I was just
Dude,
gonna
I
say.
watched Master of the Phantasm when I was a kid, when it first came out.
Oh, I remember that.
I saw that in the theater.
I remember. I watched it too.
We need a Joker-like movie for General Zod, like Luthor.
No, we don't.
Yes,
No, we
I
don't.
do agree with that,
No, we
Louis.
don't. No, we don't.
And Con, you're right. I do love cats, and I do have a lot of them. So yeah,
He
playing
needs
Catwoman would be-
like a standalone movie for these villains.
No,
You
we
know how
don't.
the Joker had a standalone movie. That's what Lewis is talking about, and I definitely agree.
No, we don't. I disagree with that one, Lewis.
Why?
Cause
Sounds like he likes Superman, just like all
no.
Superman
For
shit.
me, no. For me, I feel like for certain villains, some villains don't need their standalone. You know.
I'm
I
still
think that would
waiting
be-
on the Dooku movie.
See, I think that would be a cool movie. Have all the villains from Batman, Superman, all the villains come together and just make one big movie where they friggin' fight and kill each other, and then we
So the Legion of Doom.
exactly.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Exactly.
For the whole of justice.
Oh, God.
Do you know how memeable Super Friends is? I
Dude.
swear.
Dude. There's this guy who makes fun of the Super Friends.
Yeah.
He makes fun of the Super Friends so much. It's hilarious. Wait,
Some monkey. That's actually a good question. What hero would Keanu Reeves play?
Give me a second. I'll type it in the chat.
Captain Adam.
The question.
The question.
Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta give you. I
That
applaud
came
you.
from Saint. That didn't come from me. That came from Saint.
Yeah, I know. I applaud you. Saying that was a good one.
And the other question is, did you guys like the Justice League movie? I never saw it. Saint and my
Wait,
daughter.
which
did not.
one? That's the question. Are you talking about the
The one
Whedon
with the
one?
hilarious music for Wonder Woman.
I don't know.
Do what now? Yeah, Saint and my daughter said it was horrible. I didn't see it, so
But which
Justice
one?
League? Yeah, it's trash.
the last I think the last one that came just right after
Zack
the Wonder
Snyder,
Woman.
it was okay. I'm just joking about
Not
trash.
that type of hero. I'm talking about. He's talking about a superhero, not a Sith Lord.
Griffin is a superhero.
I'm joking with
Jedi.
you. I'm joking with you, man.
I
Jedis are the greatest superheroes on the planet. Even better than Batman.
Yeah, I gotta.
We agree to disagree.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Nate on
But
that.
yeah, I will go with if I had to choose, I would go with Captain Adam. That's my pick. Captain Adam fit. It just fits him. I don't know why. It just fits Keanu Reeves.
Look at the chat.
That or Jonah Hex.
Sub Monkey agrees with me.
Ooh,
See,
Jonah
Sub
Hex.
Monkey's
Yeah,
smart.
that would be good.
Goonies
too.
is smiling. Yep.
It's been done. It's been done.
We
That's
are
right.
not going to talk about the Snyder Cut.
What's his name?
Oh yeah, Goonies. That was trash. I couldn't. 4.5 hours of my life wasted.
Captain.
You guys do know that Josh Brolin played Jonah Hex, right?
Yes, I know.
Next movie.
In the
But
Jonah Hex.
Which one of them Brolin brothers played Thanos?
Josh Brolin.
That was Josh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Josh was Thanos.
Josh, you played Thanos? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did a
No,
real
I
good
did
job.
not. I did
Josh,
not play
by the way.
Thanos. That was the Brolin Josh. All right.
I just messed up.
Hey,
He's
we
like
can
the
say we
brawly
compliment
variant
him.
of Josh's.
So, wait, so you're a Josh variant now?
Oh, I have lots of variants. Did you not know?
No. So you got
I'm not
Josh.
going there.
So you got
I'm
Josh
getting bored.
Groban. It's Josh Groban and stuff.
Josh
He's
Groban's
another
a
variant.
singer.
He sings way better than me, but yeah.
No, I didn't say Josh Groban's a singer. He's not an actor.
I just
Josh Groban is amazing. You got
So
Josh
so you know
Groban,
Josh
he's a variant.
McDaniels now?
He's
No,
a
who?
variant. Then you got Josh Brolin, who plays Thanos. He's a variant actor.
He did other things besides. He did the Goonies.
Josh Revin played the one from Goonies. Great. We do not talk about the Snyder Cult on this show.
Yeah,
Or on
exactly.
this channel.
Yeah.
This is trash.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they go too far.
Yeah. I'm just agreeing with you guys. You
know
guys
what
are
they're
right on
saying
this.
now?
I can't
Just
disagree
give
with you
him
guys.
one movie. Just give him one movie. Let him do his Green Lantern. And then it's, let him do his Green Lantern in a Justice League too. Okay. What
Yes.
what do we do when they're done with
They
that?
got to. They got to do
What
it.
happens when they're done with that? They keep all they wanted was a Zack Snyder's Justice League. And
They
then
got it.
that.
Move on.
And now they want a Green Lantern.
What's her name?
And they want another Justice League. After they said they only wanted one.
Gargant,
Every time they make a movie, they always ask for more.
Are you
Why should they
talking,
get more?
Garguts? Are you talking about Sam Raimi?
Yes.
They're talking about having him do Spider-Man 4.
No, he wants to do it. He wants to do a Spider-Man 4. He feels like he feels unfulfilled, even though the
Of
trilogy.
course he feels unfulfilled. Look at the freaking shit he did with Eric Foreman Venom.
Okay, first of all, that
is
wasn't.
unforgivable.
First of all, Josh, that wasn't his fault. That was Sony.
Who wrote the script?
But that was Sony.
Then
I
why
think
does he get
Raimi
credit for
was
Spider-Man
no,
if it's Sony who does the script?
No,
Screw
but
director.
Sony. Because here's the thing. He had a script where he had he had Green Goblin, Sandman, and Vulture, and he had all the actors in place. But then Sony forced him to put in Venom, and they picked the character and they picked the actor that they wanted. So then after that, that's why it was all the shit.
I don't know what to say to that.
It just seems like if a movie does good, the director gets all the praise.
But he did that the praise.
Crap, then freaking
Everybody else gets
freaking
the blame.
studio has to take the hit for it.
But
And I don't think that's
here's the thing, Josh. The reason why 1 and 2 was so successful because they let him do his own thing and let him be himself. But then when they try to force him to put Venom, that's why it went to garbage.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Josh because that's kind of what you run into. If the movie does good, it was it was the director did such a good job. But if it goes bad, they also want to blame the director. Nobody ever wants to blame the writers or whatever. It's always
Or the people
no
who forced it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying though, it always falls on the director's shoulders, no matter
I
if
agree.
it's good or bad.
I believe that's not fair. I agree with you on that.
I forgot
Please. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Goonies. Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
Sony's fault, not but then he shouldn't get the praise for when it does good.
First
They
of
should
all,
get the praise.
1 and
If you
2.
want to throw them under the bus, then they're the one who should get the credit.
No. If you're think about it for this, I'll give you a brief example. So, you know, Ralph Bakshi, right?
Who?
Ralph Bakshi. Anybody who doesn't know, he did one of the movies called. He did the Lord of the Rings, before Lord of the Rings. So then,
the old ones, yeah.
Yeah, he did that one. So he had a movie called Cool World, where he had his own.
Oh
where
god,
he had,
yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, it was awful because there were multiple people from Paramount, and they had multiple script writers. Yeah, they had multiple script writers messing up because his original piece was about having having a kid, and he was a human and a human and a tune, but he was also a psychopathic killer. And then he came to realize that he can't live in either world.
Yeah, I never saw that movie, so.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Nate probably did because he sees all these obscure movies.
And the thing about it,
Nate watches everything.
Not everything.
What
If
was
he
what
doesn't like it, then he'll throw it in the dumpster. But
the movie I was talking about, Cool World.
Yeah.
Cool World.
Good movie.
Oh, Shane said it was a good
Cool World
movie.
is like
it was
World
good.
is like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but it sucked.
I like Who Framed
Terrible,
Roger
that
Rabbit. That
trash
was a good
actors.
movie.
No, but he's saying it's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but it sucked.
Oh, I don't know.
Cool
I
World
never
is
saw.
absolute trash.
It was an interesting concept. It was just the way they did it, and also you had a baby face Brad Pitt. So yeah.
See, that's not a draw for me. Everybody, a lot of the women I know out there think that Brad Pitt is just the finest thing to ever walk the face of the earth. I think he's ugly as fuck.
You sound like you sound like
I mean, I have never liked Brad Pitt ever. I don't know what the draw to him is. I really don't.
Normally, I would question her taste, but she did say she liked Momoa, so can't really question it too much.
Yeah, I did that for fun. But wait, time out. Can you go up? Could you go up for the Sub Monkey question?
Yeah, Momoa's a god. That's why I watch Momoa, because he's half naked.
Which superhero or supervillain would you voice act in a fan film?
Oh, that's okay. If I had to shoot supervillain, I would go with. I would probably go with Dr. Doom.
Oh, that's a good one.
And superhero.
In a fan film, I would definitely voice Catwoman just because everybody's right.
And superhero, I'll probably go with. I'll go with Static Shock.
Ooh.
That'll be mine.
Yeah.
I
don't like Catwoman just because I don't like the character, and I'm in the minority in that. Most people like Catwoman.
Actually, you know what? You know who I'd rather do than Catwoman? I'd rather do Poison Ivy.
Yes.
I think it would be fun to do Poison Ivy's voice.
Yeah, just kill people. Just kill people with plants. That seems like it.
Hey.
Uma Thurman wasn't a bad Poison Ivy. They just didn't do much. That's it.
Dude.
Freaking Uma Thurman was like mid.
Yeah.
Didn't really give you a reason to freaking care.
Yeah, but you're going back to that horrible movie Batman and Robin, though. So you can't use that movie to compare anybody to anything.
Oh, they will.
That
and then they use that to do a do-over, and I don't want a do-over. If you're gonna do a do-over, give me another Joker. Give me another this and that.
Bane was just a psychic. This is pretty much Bane. I am Bane. I crush people. I save Poison Ivy. Go.
Oh, come on. I know where you're getting that from, too.
I am Bane. Go crush Batman, Batgirl, and Robin.
That's what Bane is. He ain't some critical thinker. He's muscle.
He was late.
Bane is muscle.
He was a thinker. In the anime series, he was a thinker. He was
No,
a
he
heavy-
wasn't.
Yes,
me
he was.
Bane, me crush Batman.
Oh, really?
Me be strong, yeah.
Oh,
That's how Bane was.
He was a master strategist, Josh. Not in Batman and Robin because he was like
Me
he's
from
Bane.
South America. Me beat you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
Me get diamonds off girl's
And-
best friend.
Bane should never be put on the same level as Joker and
No.
Two-Face and freaking the
Sir,
Falcones
sir,
and freaking
Sir.
Rupert Thorne
sir,
and any of those top bad guys in
sir.
Batman.
Okay.
You forgot Daggett.
Oh yeah, Daggett was good too.
Honestly, my opinion is the absolute. Not the person that played it, because I thought the person that played this did really good, but I thought that Penguin
That's right,
was
Goonies, you
completely
get it.
useless. I did not like Penguin. Danny DeVito did good playing Penguin, but
Oh my god, wait till you see the Batman.
Dang, Lewis.
Oh,
Dang, why
wait
you gotta
till
do
see
me
the
like that?
Batman Christine.
do what?
Wait till you see the Batman Christine. Colin Farrell, and you won't even recognize him. Colin Farrell plays Penguin in this.
They should
and
have-
it's
they should have
absolutely freaking amazing.
Well, like I said, I haven't seen that yet. So the last one that I saw that was the Penguin was Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I haven't seen the Batman yet, so I don't really have anything.
I'm
to
not giving
compare
any
it to.
spoilers. I'm just saying his
Did you know-
performance is absolutely amazing. He's
Hey, John.
unrecognizable.
My
The
daughter,
way they do his prosthetics, you can't even tell it's Colin Farrell.
I can.
Oh, get out of here.
my
you
daughter
nerd.
said that she saw the Batman and she thought it was incredible.
Nerd.
Nerd.
My daughter said she saw the Batman and thought it was incredible. She really liked it.
Oh, your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter said that she really
Yeah,
liked
it's
it.
freaking. It's a great movie, dude. Trust me. When I shift my allegiance from Michael Keaton to Robert Pattinson, you know it's got to be a good movie.
I said this to you once. I told you I believed in Matt Reeves. I said that to you.
Yes, and now I believe in Matt Reeves.
And
And that's serious.
I'm still waiting for you to watch the Planet of the Apes one.
Lewis going up a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
like in the Arkham,
everybody
like in the
thinks
Arkham
that-
series of Monkey? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Everybody says Brad Pitt. Oh, and that he's got such a cute ass. I'm sorry, the man has no ass. So, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you called for that, Lewis. You called for that.
Who was talking about Brad Pitt?
She
We were
did.
talking earlier, and Lewis said,
I know, but I'm not seeing where everybody's thinking, oh, Brad Pitt's a cutie.
Lewis
just
said,
kinda-
"Hey now, at Christina Killer Car, I love Brad Pitt. That ass of his, oh my."
Actually,
Oh,
fun fact.
He's
Did
got to
you,
be joking.
actually, remember the 80s one, 21 Jump Street?
Yes, I watched that.
Yeah,
show.
the one with the Johnny Depp one. So there was a Johnny Depp was in one of the episodes. Was in one of the.
Oh, yeah, during the show in the 90s, he was a regular.
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
He wasn't just one of the episodes, he was a regular.
No, he wasn't. Wait, what?
Yeah, he was until I
Yeah,
came.
he was.
Oh yeah, he did cameo. Okay.
Yeah, and I watched that show.
Oh, yeah, see?
See,
Boom, Shaka.
all I know is this. I'm bad. I sound like this every year.
Hey,
Oh,
I didn't,
okay.
just because I'm a Tom Hardy Venom fan doesn't mean I'm a Tom Hardy Bane
I'm bad. That's my name.
fan.
Yeah, I like Tom Hardy as Venom. I
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
got
actually
one.
got a Venom
You finally
fan,
got
yes.
one. You finally got one out of all the people.
Sorry.
I don't care. Haters gonna hate. Christine, you stay awesome. Yes.
Listen, I don't hate. First of all, I don't hate Tom Hardy
No,
Venom.
out of all the people that don't care for Tom Hardy Venom, Nate, you probably are probably the most respectful
Yeah.
out of anyone that I've ever met about it.
I don't hate him. I just think it should not be. He should be more serious. a little
Yeah,
bit.
my daughter just informed me to tell you guys that the Venom movies has been her favorite movies in the whole MCU series.
I am a fan of your daughter because thank God I got some
See?
other Venom fans in the house.
See,
I
I
like
told you
Venom.
you're gonna find one. I said this to you, Josh. I said this like way back when we were doing this. I said sooner or later you're gonna find one, and lo and behold, you found two. Double my quota.
So then I've been called out.
Tom Hanks Oh my God! Stop. Actually, if I had to pick a villain,
Tom Hanks is Batman. Oh my God!
if I had to,
Joking,
actually,
Todd.
to be honest, you know
I
who
would rather John Cena be Batman than Tom Hanks. I'm sorry.
I want? No. I want Tom. You know what I want Tom Hanks to be? I want him to be one of the greatest Superman villains of all time, Brainiac. I don't know why he just fits. Him as Brainiac is just.
You know, if we're
Of
gonna go
course you
down
would
that
say
line,
that, Nate.
if we're gonna go down that line of Tom Hanks being Batman, what the heck? Why don't we go all the way down and have Danny DeVito as Batman?
We don't need that. You mean Batmite?
No,
You mean
don't,
Batmite?
nobody want to see that. Trust me.
Or
What
Batmite?
about that one rumor that Bill Murray was originally supposed to be Batman?
Oh, see, that wouldn't work either. He's funny and all,
Especially
but no.
now.
Yeah.
I don't hate. No. I don't hate Tom Hardy, Lewis. I don't. I'm Red Hood. Okay. Yeah, I would probably do the things Josh will not do.
I can see that.
Why would you not want to be Red Hood? Red Hood is badass.
I said that, and I said Josh would probably be
At
the
first
one who
you're
be
like,
by.
you're like, oh, okay, Louis.
But
okay.
I said I'll probably be the one. Josh, I'll do the things Josh
Yes.
will not do.
Give
I'll
me John Cena Terminator.
No,
Yes.
no. John Cena as Predator. John Cena as Predator. That'll be fun.
Oh, that could have merit.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Cena comes out of nowhere and says, "Come with me if you want to live."
The Predator.
And he couldn't get away with
No,
doing that.
Josh,
Come on.
Josh. Him as the Predator?
Con
Wrong.
Now, this
I
is
can
just
see-
ridiculous.
Con said I can see Danny DeVito play a Terminator.
That is a Terminator.
A short, fat penguin Terminator.
That would be,
I'll come get you.
yeah, I would see that just for the comedic value in that movie. That would be funny.
Oh,
I got no. I know who I would pick. All right, I'm just gonna say it right now. Nick Cage, Mad Hatter. Give me that. Nick Cage. Nicholas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is the Mad Hatter. Let's go.
Didn't he play the dude on the motorcycle?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider,
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage is freaking great as an actor. And to
Nicolas
see him all
Cage.
whacked out and crazy and shit,
I
would
need
love to see Nicolas Cage as the Mad Hatter.
I want Nicolas Cage. I would, especially if he gets rejected. He just do those weird eyes, like, oh really? Anything Nicolas Cage is priceless. Oh my god, I'm telling you, Nicolas Cage.
I like Nicolas Cage. He's good.
Despite all my rage, I am Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I think he. You guys are. I think he'd do a great Mad Hatter. Nicolas Cage. I think he'd be good at it.
The hardest one I would say for me, like to pick, is probably Victor Zsasz. That's the only one I have a question for. Who I would pick. Who I would pick for Victor Zsasz.
I do have to say, if they ever did decide to like redo Mr. Freeze out of that disastrous movie, because Arnold sucked. I mean, that was just horrible. But I could see like John Cena doing Mr. Freeze.
I couldn't see
The Rock even.
No, you gotta have someone who's who's not only calculated, has the acting chops to be calculated, but also has to be the one that's gonna give you that emotional side of Victor Freeze. So that's a good point. If I had to choose an actor who I believe could fit it.
See, that's hard, trying to find an actor who could actually fit the character and play the character right.
Jamie Foxx.
Who?
Jamie Foxx.
Are we doing fan casting this?
That is a good one.
My daughter said Jamie Foxx.
I would pick Jamie Foxx, but I'm saving him for a different person.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Yes!
He said Stellan Skarsgård.
Yes! That's the
Stellan
guy.
Skarsgård.
That's what I was thinking of.
Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan Skarsgård is who Saint said
Yes,
to
good
play
choice.
Mr. Freeze.
Yes, I like that. Yeah.
For who?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, yes. Stellan Skarsgård would fit.
Who would
I pick? Who would I pick for Green Lantern?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know who I'd pick for Green Lantern.
Which Green Lantern?
Which one? Yeah.
Is it John Stewart
Which one
or
are we
is
doing?
it
Hal Jordan? Or are we doing the late night?
if it's Hal Jordan? I already know who I'm picking.
Hal Jordan.
I already know who I'm picking. I already
Nathan
know.
Fillion is what Saint said.
Say you are my friend for life.
Too old.
You're like reading my mind right now.
He is way too old.
No, it could fit. It could fit though.
Yeah, it could fit. I mean, I kind of have to agree with him.
Doesn't Hal Jordan got to be like young? That's
Not
why they got
really,
Ryan
no.
Reynolds to do it the first time.
Like
not necessarily.
yeah, it could be like he's been there so many years. There's a new Green Lantern pops up. You know, they could do that.
Next.
Oh, is that the other Skarsgård brother?
No. Next Green Lantern. There's more than
Oh,
one fucking
Okay.
Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Saint says the next Green Lantern.
Come on, name one.
Name one, he said.
Fucking challenge me.
Ooh.
I know we got. I know Hal Jordan.
Jessica Cruz. I'm going Jessica.
Jessica
Who did you
Cruz.
want Stellan Skarsgård as?
Mr. Freeze.
Maybe.
Hold on. Saint's thinking about it.
Yes, her.
Who?
The girl. No, you're not. They're not gonna know her name. For Jessica Cruz, it's the girl who played Maria in West Side Story.
The girl
Yes!
who played Maria in West
Yeah,
Side Story.
I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember her name.
Rachel Ziegler is her name.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
But you're getting the whole family involved, Christine, which is really freaking cool.
I'm sorry. They just happen to be sitting here, and I'm
But
talking.
like they're getting invested in everything too.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Well, honestly, I mean, I know comic books and I know the movies, but these two, my Saint and my daughter, they're, if you really want to talk these kind of movies and comic books, talk to those two, because those two, they are that, you know, they're the ones that could really hold a conversation and know what you guys are talking about 100%.
Yes, Mr. Freeze
Kyle,
should be based on
I want Kyle Rayner. I want a Kyle Rayner one. Now that one's going to be interesting. Now,
my daughter just said instead of Jamie Foxx play Mr. Freeze, he should be which one?
John Stewart.
The Green Lantern, John Stewart.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
That's fine.
they all.
No.
Keep
Goonies,
them as far away from Spawn as possible, and I'm
Khan said Idris Elba as Lantern.
No, I already know.
Martian Manhunter.
Yes.
Martian Manhunter. Yeah,
That part.
yeah.
You took,
I can see him.
and I see you, Josh. You took my person.
What?
I said Martian Manhunter from a long time ago.
Why do you think I said it? Because
I know.
you put it in my
I'm
head.
sorry. I didn't hear you
give
say
you
it,
credit.
Nate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Martian Manhunter is probably I said this. It fits him like a glove. He has the accent down, and he also built like him. He literally pretty much built like him.
Well, I started liking Idris Elba when he did Luther on the BBC when he played Luther.
That's probably
that was my show right there. I love that show.
It was between that and The Wire, and then he broke out. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that was probably.
Well, he was in the Expendables.
Yes.
He was awesome in the Expendables.
I got for Kyle Rayner. I want what's his face? I want Zac Efron. That's my pick.
I'm not an Efron fan, so I'd have to take your word on that one.
He plays it. I'm just telling you. He got the arrogance.
Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Nate is. Listen. If I get Lewis. If I tell you, I got the role of Green Lantern. Do you know? I'll be backflipping, going crazy like every person on the planet. I'll be like, what? Are you kidding me? I was like, I'll be losing my mind. I literally.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end it. While we've been live streaming, my kid has tried to get out of the house twice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So, and Rachel was supposed to be back a while ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, and we've been on for 3 hours, so
it was great.
But I've had blasts with both of you guys talking, and of course the chat. You guys are always awesome.
Also, if you want to continue our talk, you know where we're at. We're at the hating order down by the Discord. So if you want to talk, continue our
Oh
conversation
yeah,
there.
We can do the after party over there.
Yeah, and also I'm going to put it down the thing. So if you want to talk more about it.
I don't like you. I'm sorry, I like you. I like you.
Oh my God, Michael, make up your mind. Do you not like me or you like me? Because if you don't like me, I could completely understand.
I'm confused with Mike right now. I'll be like, what?
Raph sounds more like a kid, and Michael sounds more like a nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow evening, 7:30 Eastern our time. Because Thade can't go any earlier than that, which sucks.
Yeah. If you want to continue it, then yeah.
And I'll try to see if I can switch up because we're gonna end one of the Star Wars series and start up another one. And he did it, nerd. And forget.
Hey, before we leave, Saint just came up with one that Josh, you might like. As a Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, John Cena.
Yes, I definitely like.
Yeah, he would play perfect as Guy Gardner.
Anything I can get with John Cena is greatness.
Yeah, that's why he said that Josh would love this one.
Actually,
because his name is John Cena.
I'd take Cameron Grimes over that one.
Thanks, Lewis. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. But we'll be back tomorrow evening. I'll start switching up the hosts on the Star Wars show. That way everybody gets a chance, and we might be able to do it earlier time. I don't think going on late, but for my co-hosts and guests, I'll accommodate anybody, whatever time it is.
And I won't be on that one because I watch the movies, but that's about as far into that as I get.
Yeah, and most of this is like
I just don't like I'm not talking about you or Nate, Josh, but I don't like the arguments that seems to ensue over the Star Wars movies. I watch the movies because I watch the movies. I don't care about anything else. And it always starts an argument.
The only time we get an argument on the Star Wars show is when Michael Scott shows up. Okay. And his and my debates on who the greatest Sith Lord of all time is not even nearly as bad as the debate that me and Nate just had over animated characters compared to live action. It gets a little heated, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, but every time that I've listened or tuned in or whatever to certain people and in certain podcasts,
they get all toxic because they're
and I watch the Star Wars movies because I like them. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
we don't tell people their fandom doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the fandom doesn't matter. I'm just saying
the thing is they're like, oh, whoa.
It's my way or no way is the way that I
pretty much.
Yeah. They want to dog out the sequels. Well, somebody likes the sequels because they made some money. So
they made $1 billion.
Like I said,
exactly.
I mean, I've liked different Star Wars movies more than other ones, but so far, the ones that I've seen, I haven't not liked them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, but of course, I haven't seen them all.
Any true fan of something will always look at the positive, right?
But can we also
toxic and it won't get heated because you can understand the positives and everything. That's what a real fan does. Only haters will totally sit there and trash on something and be negative and can't find anything positive. And if you're a real Star Wars fan, it's about hope. That's what the message of Star Wars is.
Yeah.
So if you can't find at least one positive thing, and I know certain hint someone's don't like JJ, but there were some good things from the freaking 7 and 9.
Yeah, but
All
the
right.
thing about it is his thing with J.J. Abrams. It's not just the Star Wars movies. He's hated.
Oh,
J.J.
it's JJ in
Abrams
general, and I totally
yeah, it's
get
J.J.
that.
Abrams in general. It has.
And he rehashed.
Yeah.
And he
I
rehashed
totally,
so much
yeah.
crap.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's
So
fine.
that his doesn't have. I mean, I'm sure it does have to do with Star Wars, but he just hates J.J. Abrams in general.
In general,
no matter what
like,
he does,
I
he
like
won't like it.
consistency. And
Yeah.
Sane is consistent. So
Yeah.
there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we all say? I just gotta say one thing. We just must remember this one, the most worst line of all time. Are you an angel? That is all. That was trash.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
gonna,
I have spoken. This is the way.
I'm gonna start getting off here, guys, because we've been on here for almost.
Yeah,
2.5
I know we're
hours,
going
and-
on 3 hours and almost 15 minutes.
Christine,
Yeah.
an
Thank you
hour,
so much.
an hour and 28 minutes until the draft.
Yeah, I know. I'm
yeah,
probably
stay
gonna
tuned
turn
for
it over
that.
and check it out. I'm
Thank
gonna
you
definitely make some. I'm definitely going to make some notes, and
Yeah.
Oh, don't say, Con. Don't say that in front of Saint. That will start a fight right there.
We took away the message, but it's okay, Goonies. You can like what you want, bro. All right. I'll be live later tonight for some gameplay. Probably it's gonna be late night.
Wait, what?
Probably around after Impact Wrestling tonight. So between 10 and 11 p.m. I'll be on. We got the Star Wars show tomorrow, and we got some cool content next week. So you guys take care. Thank you to my co-hosts. You guys are always awesome.
Well, thank you for
Thanks for
having us.
doing this.
Very appreciate it.
No problem. Whenever you want to do another one, just let me know.
Oh yeah, I'll probably do the same time next week if you guys are all good.
Yeah.
But
Saint piped in. Look.
but thanks for showing up, Saint. Great to see you. Thank you, everybody, guests, chat, all the good stuff, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.